Our actual time was 9 o'clock to start this?
No, it was 8 p.m. I'm
No.
40 minutes after, I mean.
Okay, I thought so.
I'm
Well,
sorry.
I have something to tell the world.
What
The
is it?
You
world
don't have shit to tell
is
anyone.
flat, and the stars in the sky are holes punched through the lid. That's it. Go on.
You just like to say stupid shit.
Oh, shit, she called you out there.
He did call you out there. Well, anyway, back to things. I gotta remind y'all what the fuck happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, y'all were left in the dining room, right? And you've been hearing about a guest coming to see Valik Quarterstone, who has the artifact that you're looking for, which you also found out is a total fucking asshole. Surprise! He's rich and he's an asshole. Anyway, you are left in the dining room where you hear this one. None of the servants seem to carry you there, by the way. But you're left here when the last servants, the servant seems to be coming down the stairs, and he's like, "Oh, the guest is coming in 30 minutes, blah, 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 blah." And he's running down the stairs, shaking a bell, and you see the servants fucking start speeding everywhere to getting shit done. And you're left in the dining room in the commotion as I remember Kira placing all these books about equality at each guest table and opening it to certain pages. Which cracked me up. That was really funny.
So that's funny.
Oh,
How
this
not
guy.
to be an asshole 101.
Yeah, he's like literally an asshole, but it was funny. Anyway, you're left here on devices. Some important things you gained was a piece of sheet music on a white piano that is missing a few notes at the beginning.
Oh, I need to write that in my items.
It's the first thing. I think Emiliano has the sheet music. And you notice that there's a record player. You don't know what the fuck it is as your characters, but the best way to describe it is a record player sitting in one of the rooms. I gotta start sharing my screen because there's maps to this.
Take pictures for me.
Yeah, I forgot how.
But, like, also, I'm going, like, 40 miles an hour.
Well, you're
Literally.
not supposed to, ho.
Yeah, you're not supposed to. It's Haley's job now.
Haley?
What's my job?
Take screenshots of the chat and send them to Mary because she can't look at my shared screen.
Because my
actually,
computer
I can text and drive. I'm actually a fantastic text and driver.
You're a liar. That's
I don't
illegal.
want to hear anything.
Watch this.
Let me just do some things.
Also, I'd like to share that Alice jumped up in my lap and made me bleed across my arm because she had her claws out.
Delicious.
I would like to share. No.
And it fucking stings.
Okay.
Well, I guess I'll just.
I also cannot see that Jag is sharing her screen.
No, give me a second. I haven't clicked the screen thing yet, so don't worry.
Walk inside my home now.
Okay, now I'm live, and here's the map of the first floor that y'all were on. And the red dot is all of you together. Because I don't feel like drawing individual dots.
Okay, sick. I still have that picture. We're good.
Yeah, and so basically the only place you have not explored is upstairs where the janky looking stairs are, which I drew.
Up we go.
Also watch out the main servants around it. You realize that he's more of like he kisses Valik's ass more than anything.
Where is he?
From the sound of him, you assume that he's coming down the stairs.
Okay, can we hide behind the stairs?
You'd have to exit the room and go behind the stairs.
Oh.
You're in the dining room right now. There is the back door that leads to the kitchen area. That possibly leads, though you know it actually leads outside back to the gardens.
I love that my iPad is taking 50 years to charge at all.
I pissed in it anyway.
Give me a second.
Yeah, so devise your next plan of action. The important servant that kisses Valik's ass is coming down the stairs, and servants are rushing around everywhere. Let me put on my glasses. My water! I'm good.
What level is Kiara's character? Emiliano? What level is he?
Kiara should be. All of you should be like level 8 right now.
Okay.
If you're not level 8, then you've made a terrible mistake somewhere.
Yeah. Because I don't. Well, Because I know that Kiara has invisibility on her character right now. That's why I'm thinking on who he should
Does she really?
put. Yeah,
See.
she does. She
I
does.
see
Because
her.
we were like, Kiara, make sure you put invisibility because we're gonna be sneaky.
It seems that she can only use up to 2 targets, and she only has 1 spell slot left for it.
I know.
Bitch.
Could she use it on herself? Because I mean, technically, she could touch herself.
Yeah, it's like herself and then another person or 2 other
Because she
people.
really fucking sucks at stealth. And Rybus is pretty good, even though he has disadvantage.
Yeah.
You do also have Emiliano and Rybus do have disguise stones with them.
Oh, they do. That's
They
right.
haven't used them yet. Kira, you used up yours, but
Yeah.
Emiliano and Rybus have not even used theirs yet.
Yeah. So, I mean, technically, Rybus and Emiliano could use their stones to look like servants, and then
Yeah.
Kira could just be casted to be invisible.
Yeah.
Because I don't trust her to get a good stealth roll, and if she gets caught, she's dead for sure.
Yeah,
She's
I was like, especially
100% dead.
I want you to know you do know this head servant, by the way. He's
Yeah.
also an
So
His name is
if he saw her, it'd be game over.
Yeah, his fucking name is fucking Norton Copperbottom. So there you go.
Oh, great.
Delicious.
Robots.
Oh boy, it's Rodney Copperbottom. I would never fucking degrade Rodney Copperbottom like that.
Oh, whatever.
I would never.
I would.
So I guess we kind of wait for Kiara to consent on whether or not she wants to do the invisibility spell on Kira while you guys use disguise stones.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 You can do stuff in the dining room if you want right now, though. I'll let y'all do something at least.
Does anyone have poison?
No.
Damn it.
I don't think anyone carries poison right now.
Right. Oh, maybe Kira does actually. She's a rogue. Let me look at her shit.
She might. Let me see.
That might be it, huh?
Hey, Kiara.
Bro, can you cast invisibility on Kira and use your disguise rock?
Oh, my disguise rock! I'll use it. Yeah.
Okay, so if y'all. Okay, so.
I just had a great idea.
What is your fantastic idea?
Okay, so when Rybus killed that demon very long ago, he took the blood of the demon.
Yeah.
Put the blood of the demon in one of the cups, please.
Okay.
I don't know if that blood is. Well, actually, yeah, it would still be blood.
Well, yeah. I mean, even if it's curdled, I don't give a shit. Put it in one of the
That's
fucking
curdled
cups.
blood.
Ew, it's like
curdled
brown.
blood.
It's like period blood.
Yeah,
That's so
you just.
gross.
But
Yeah,
like,
it really
but
is.
like, right? If they don't look, they'll think it's wine.
I'm trying to put my fucking
I
spell
got
of
it.
invisibility. Cast!
Well, y'all decide what you really want to do and tell me when you finish deciding.
Demon butt.
Yeah, tell me what to do, Mary. You're the big old brain, juicy
Kira's
woman with the biggest
Kira,
muscle.
Kira's recommendation was that you cast invisibility on her, and then you and Rybus use your disguise stones to look like servants.
I agree. Yes, that's a good idea.
Sure.
All right, I'm gonna cast invisibility. Boop.
Okay, so Kira is invisible.
Kira is invisible. Now, let me write in my notes that I have fucking thing. Sheet music. Sheet music with missing notes.
And then Emiliano Rybus would like to use the disguise sounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so you disguise yourself as servants, and wow, Iris, you look like a normal human being.
Wow.
Wow. I choose to look like Armin from no, not Armin. Aaron from Attack on Titan.
Okay, you look like Aaron from Attack on Titan.
Great.
Copyrighted, but it's fine.
It's okay, we're not showing it on screen or anything.
Yeah.
Just gotta imagine it.
Then I guess Kira's just gonna kind of wait for the dude to walk down the stairs. Just like, good luck, Emiliano and Rybis, because they're gonna have to figure out what you're gonna do.
Are y'all gonna put the demon's blood in like some kind of drink or something?
Nah, it was a
Or
joke.
That
No,
would've
because I
been-
think they will get an HPV.
Not at the moment, but that is a good thing that you brought up, and maybe we'll find something to do with that.
You can throw it at
hopefully,
somebody's face.
Just fucking
That's great.
that
Middle
would
of
stank,
battle.
bro.
Middle
That
of
would
battle,
stank.
just fucking chunk it.
Yes. Alright, so where would y'all like to go? So Kira, you wanted to leave the room, right?
She wants to go up the stairs, but she's waiting for the head dude to walk, get out the fucking way.
Okay, so he's actually gonna, by the time y'all plan out what you do and do the things you did, he busts into the dining room, right? And he's also a drow, as you notice. He has like a light blue skin, yellow eyes, and he has his hair in like a messy bun.
Ooh.
And he's like, "What are y'all doing standing around there?" And he just goes to Emiliano and Rybis, right? Let me roll perception on him. See how smart he is.
I'm hot.
Ooh.
Don't hurt me.
He looks at y'all and he's like, "Are you? I've never seen you here before in my servant repertoire."
Yes, we're exchange servants.
I cannot fathom the idiocy.
He's like, "I did not order any exchange servants."
We are actually specialists. We're here to actually clean the rugs, the furniture. Well, we mostly specialize in rugs and in washing. So
If you're gonna,
You're gonna have to deceive, yeah.
you need to make a deception check.
Okay, let me roll. Hold on.
Not this
I
bitch
had to go
saying,
pee.
we specialize in rugs.
Confirm that Kiara just
Sorry.
talked, doesn't think.
Let me see. I didn't walk back to my room.
What are you, fucking Mario and Luigi?
Don't
We're
give her
actually
any
plumbers.
ideas.
We're plumbers. Okay. D&D and dumbasses. That should have been the name of this podcast. Anyways.
Bro,
It really weird.
the better lie would have been that you work for the guy that's coming.
Damn it.
Yeah, he's rolling. He's rolling, man. He rolled his deception. Well, not for deception, perception.
I rolled 15.
He seems to like question y'all, but he just shakes his head. He's like, "I'm too busy for this." Well, if you're gonna go clean the rugs and stuff, and he like snaps his fingers and like cleaning utensils come out of thin air.
Oh my gosh, she's a fairy.
And he's like, "You better go do it now. The guest is coming in less than 30 minutes at the time."
Absolutely. We were actually sent by him, so anything better.
Oh my god, the guy sent rug cleaners to this guy's house. That would be an insult.
That would be awful. And like as you're speaking, he's like, "Nope, I don't want to hear any more explanation. I'm tired of it. If you miss one spot, you're on the whipping block for the week."
Rybis is gonna grab the back of Emiliano's shirt and like shove him forward, like towards, away from the whole situation, so they can quote unquote clean the rugs.
Yeah, you're all both carrying the heavy utensils given to you to go clean the fucking rugs.
Bro, I just imagine this whole time as Emiliano is stumbling on his words, Kira just slowly reaches for her crowbar in her back pocket and is ready to fucking knock this dude out with a crowbar.
And
Just invisible.
Emiliano and Rybis, you walk out into the hallway, and Mary, I know you have his picture. I can't fucking send it to the chat. Do you want to send it to the chat for me?
Yeah, let me get it.
Yes, please. I can never do it on Google Docs for some reason.
Might take me a second, but I will send it. The one of Valik?
Yeah,
Okay. Because there are
but
a lot of he's in the world.
Emiliano and Arribas, you're just over here carrying heavy cleaning utensils.
I'm gonna show you exactly what fucking. Well, you know what? Never mind. Emiliano's a smart man. I keep making him be a dummy.
That was so. I mean, it was not that bad an argument because he was panicked in the moment. He's kind of rushing at the moment, but also like you could have made a better one.
Literally, the one I just said was probably a better argument.
It really was.
And then he had to interject that like afterwards, even making it worse.
He said,
Because
"I
if
don't give a
someone
shit."
else comes to your house and they send someone to clean your house in any way, I feel like that's just not good.
Yeah, he was
Oh, that's
definitely insulted by
crazy.
that, but like he was like, "I don't have time to deal with this bullshit. So get out of my sight.
Get on my ass.
Get out of my ass." That's Emiliano. Oh my god.
Also, my screen's cracked. You want to see?
No.
Oh.
What the fuck?
Girl, shut up. Shut up. Shut up. You're right.
Attack on Titan Junior High. What in the world?
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't walk away from that. Ignore that. Don't look at that. Stop that.
Oh, this is. Oh yeah, Emiliano Rivas. This is who you see pass by you in elegant robes as he goes
Bro,
towards
he
the
looks
dining
like
hall.
Henry VIII.
You are so wrong.
Anyway, he walks into the dining room, and Kira, you see Valik, ugly man, hate his ass.
Did I say Henry
Walks
VIII?
up
I
to
meant
his
the one that's about to
servant,
die.
and he starts talking to him like, you know, typical rich bitch shit. He's like, "Has this been done? Has this been done? I just seen these two idiots in the hallway. Who are those?"
Oh my god, we have diplomas.
I think when Kira sees him, she's gonna like tap Emiliano and then like tap Ribis, and she's gonna like whisper lowly, like, that was Valik.
Alright, yeah, so you head out the room after he comes in and talks to a servant and saying shit, and then you go out and do that to them.
Yeah.
My mom is screaming, "Lay down, Peach." She's like, "Lay down."
But now you are both informed that that was Valik that passed by you, or Valik, if you say it wrong.
Oh, great.
He's very tall. He's like 6 foot, so.
So is this
Ooh.
Valik's house or is this whose house is this?
This is
Valik's.
Valik's house.
Okay.
It's also where you probably know that he's holding the thing that you need, which is to help you stop disintegrating when you go to limbo.
Oh, he's holding it currently.
Yeah, he apparently has it, as Girl in Tower stated.
Oh, great.
Not necessarily on though. We just don't know where it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Well, let's go clean rugs and find it.
okay, so do y'all want to head upstairs?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't have a map for this area because it doesn't give a shit because there's only like 3 rooms and there's nothing conventional. But you notice that there is 2 rooms, like 2 doors to rooms, and then there's a balcony.
Is this what you're live streaming right now? I just want to make sure.
No, that's not live stream. I'm just kind of leaving it there for a second.
Okay, you're fine.
So I'm gonna name this room, these 2 rooms, D1, D2, and then it's just the balcony that you can go into.
Okay.
You don't know where Kira is, but you feel like she's with you. By
Yeah.
the way,
we see her messing around with shit like a ghost is like pulling on her.
I just imagine
tapping it on
Kira
the
just
shoulder.
walks up to a door and just opens it. You guys just see the door eerily creak open.
I feel like she does that shit that people do in high school where they tap your shoulder and then they like go the other way.
Except for she doesn't have to move.
well,
I kind of want to look to the balcony.
all right.
Why the balcony? Okay, yeah, we'll go to the balcony.
I like I like balconies. They're pretty.
All right, so you walk up to the balcony, and you realize this mansion is pretty tall, and it looks over all of Kingstonville.
Mm-hmm.
However, it only looks over the rich part of it, which the rich part covers a fucking dingy part. So,
Ew, ghetto. Okay, back out. D1.
all right, you go to D1 and you slightly open the door. It's already kind of slightly open, suggesting that he probably left recently. And as you open it, you're greeted to the most luxurious room with purple velvet silk almost in every corner,
Yeah.
and dark wood and shit like that for beds and wardrobes, and also like gold linings on them. I don't know why I said it like that, but I think it fits it.
I don't know why I feel like that, but I don't know if it's it.
It fits it. And what you notice is there is a like a few like more of the prominent features, right? Is you see a nice ornate wooden desk, a wonderful bookcase. Ankle bracelet equals anal. Shut the fuck up. And you notice that there's a picture frame holding something inside of it, like above his bed frame, but it's kind of covered by the purple silks that drape over it.
Perception to see what it is.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Would anyone like to investigate anything else as she's rolling?
Arcana, just in the room in general.
Go ahead. All right, so that perception check, you look at it and it seems to be like a giant disc of some sorts.
Is there any like lettering?
Would you like to approach it closer?
Yes.
You will. And Kira, you don't know magic, and you say, "Wow, I'm dumb."
Yep, that's fair.
Right. Would you like to check anything out?
Arcana's already been done.
It's been done, but she got a 5.
It's been failed.
Oh, okay.
You can make a general perception check around the room, an investigation check. You can check out his oak desk. You can check out his bookcase.
I guess I'll check out I'll look at the desk first.
All right, you come up to the nice dark wood ornate desk, and you notice a bunch of organized papers, very neat, very nice, a wonderful fancy quill, and you notice like a little above the desk, like those key holders, like the little key holders, like just in the wall and shit like that.
Yeah.
Key. You notice that there too, but it's not holding any keys.
Oh, dang.
And if you go through the desks, which I think you would, you just notice a bunch of like, writing utensils like rulers and protractors, whatever the fuck they are, sheets, blank papers. It's kind of like what you see in an ordinary office desk. Shut up. Oh yeah, and Liliana, when you approach the this, you have to like get on the bed if you want to actually like move the purple silks out of the way.
Okay. Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah.
All right, you get on the bed and you move the purple silks out of the way, and you notice it's like, well, basically you don't know what it is, but it's a vinyl disc. It's a record disc.
All right. Is there any lettering? Any like title? Is it Purple Rain? AC/DC?
No, it doesn't say anything on it, but it looks nice.
Okay.
It looks like it can be taken out of its case.
I'm not doing that. Not yet. Well, actually, would you notice? I don't know.
I wonder if she'll use her big brain enough to notice.
If I take it out? Wait, I have a missing piece of I have sheet music that's missing a thingy. Does that have any correlation? I think it does.
What was one of the rooms that had something that looked like, one of the rooms had something.
Okay. Piano?
What?
Oh, Mary.
Come on, I'm gonna take it just in case, but it's like in the back. It's scratching the like crevices in my skull and like my brain folds. So
I hate that.
No, Mary, let her figure it out.
record player. Oh, a record player. Oh my god, duh.
Honestly, Jacqueline, if you wouldn't have said anything, she wouldn't have saw it.
I know she wouldn't. It was very funny though. To me.
Put it right here. I have a record disc.
It's very big, and you can't really fit it in your backpack. I will say that. It's as big as your chest.
I'd be careful about playing any music or anything in here.
No, of course not. I can't fit it
Well, the
anywhere. Don't I
record
have a
player,
backpack?
the
I
record
don't.
player was downstairs.
Yes, it was.
I mean, Jacqueline said we didn't know what it was, but as people, we know it's a record player.
Yeah, as players, you do know, but your characters are like, "What the fuck is this contraption?" But it doesn't really matter since you know.
You
So
can like
figure it out.
you could assume that this thingy could go on that thingy, basically. They just look like they correlate in some way.
Yes. So all that's left right now is a bookcase and the other room.
Okay, we're probably gonna want to look at that bookcase because it probably has a secret book that you could pull out, and then it'll open a secret passage.
This bookcase consists of like 100 books. I would like to let you know.
Did Rybus ever do that Arcana check?
No.
Did you? No, you did not.
I will do it.
Yeah, do it on the bookshelf.
Tekka has joined, so if you hear squeaking, it's not my fault.
Shit. I was so close to a 20.
Damn! Okay, so you don't
That's
know
a
Jack.
2. Can I do an Arcana check?
Yes. Where do you want to do it at? You have a bookcase? You have just the room in general?
Let's do the room in general. I got a 23.
You sense some magic coming from the bookcase.
Alright, I want to investigate the bookcase!
I hate her! Fucking kill her!
What? What I do? What did I do? What have I done?
It's okay. Yeah, investigate the bookcase.
Yeah, go ahead, roll another Arcana for that. You're fine. You go to as you're trying to sense this magic presence. You like guide your hand along books like a fucking sorcerer or some shit, and you eventually lie upon one book.
Upon what, huh?
So you pause. Your hand pauses over one book, and it seems to give off the most magical aura there is.
I'm gonna take it out. I'm gonna read it.
You take it out, right? And it seems to be a big old spell book.
Mm-hmm.
Consisting of wizard spells.
I want it.
You have it now.
Yay!
You're not a wizard, so it's not like you can learn them.
You can investigate.
No, I could sell them or something.
You can investigate more into this book if you'd like, but
but
maybe
don't we know a wizard?
Yeah.
It's who is it? Who is it?
Girl in tower.
Girl in tower is a fucking wizard. She has a fucking stick that shoots sparkles out.
She's kind of she's kind of the only wizard you've noticed that was actually able to cast spells with her hands without harming herself. So
wizard book.
What if
and it's a book.
What was that, Haley?
What if she's a sorcerer?
I mean, you don't know that. It's true.
She's a wizard, but really she's a sorcerer. She just didn't know because her family died.
From reading books and shit, but sorcerers have magic within them that they channel. So
I mean, her family died, so how would she know? Exactly, Haley. Exactly.
Hey, I'm just talking. I'm just thinking out loud.
I just said I'm thinking out loud.
But yeah, take the book.
You take the wizard book, and also Kira, you did roll a history check for me.
History. Where's history? H.
Kira, roll a history check.
Oh.
Not Amelia, not Kiara. I ask you your characters' names over in D&D.
Okay, I went past history like 3 times. Holy shit. Okay, 13?
That's not bad. When you used to raid Valik's house back in the day, you haven't ever seen this wizard book in his house before.
Fucker. I just imagine Kira standing there, and then she just realizes this fact and just says, fucker. And then everyone's just like, oh, where did that come from?
Yeah! Would you like? And I don't like to investigate the book, or would you like
Yes.
just leave it?
Yeah, I was gonna say Kira would recommend that.
Okay, well, I was rolling all tonight.
Yeah. He's getting the better rolls of all of us anyway.
All right, so Emiliano, as you flip through the pages, you realize this book has been frequently used.
Frequently, uh-oh.
Pages are obviously like, you know how if you turn a page enough or you read a book enough, like the corners of the page get crumpled because of you turning it? Well, that's what it does usually. And you notice the spine is pretty worn from use.
Bro, Kira's pissed off. She's like, so you're telling me Valik became a wizard in the time that I was gone. Are you joking me?
I suppose not. Look.
What are you just showing it to empty space? You didn't know what it is?
Yeah.
I suppose not. Look! Shows empty spot.
He's like, I'm over here. Oh.
Can you? I want to make you make a perception check to see if you know where Kira is. If you're gonna try to show her a damn book. No, you don't know where the fuck she is.
Here he is. There's our big strong man. Not you, Thick, I'm
It's
sorry.
unfinished, but I thought I'd go ahead and give it to y'all anyway.
Oh, baby.
Yeah, because I wanna have a thing there.
Nice. Well,
okay, there we go. We're good.
Also, I have to pee, so I'll be right back.
okay.
Don't flush. Don't flush. Don't flush.
Why?
I need it.
Like hell you do.
Well, what room would you like to go to? Well, there's only one room left, so.
Let's watch the room. D2, I think it is.
Yeah, it's D2.
Look at me. I'm paying attention. I'm so proud.
All
Are
right.
you snoring already? Bro, you need to wake the fuck up, bro.
So you approach the door of D2, and as you try to pull the knob, it's locked.
I think I have a key.
It's Kira's moment. If you don't have a key, it's Kira's moment.
I don't think you have a key.
I have a bunch of things.
She doesn't have a key then. It's Kira's moment. She wants to use these tools.
I do have one key that was from the wooden chest from the farm at the beginning of this campaign.
That's
the only key I have. That is the only key I have.
It's not for the shit, Kiara.
I imagine Emiliano just tries the key anyway.
It's not even close. Can't even fit inside.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Kira, it's your moment.
Kira tries thieves tools. Yeah?
Yeah, go ahead. Roll sleight of hand. Yes, please. Nah, that's pretty good. So you're able to. It takes a bit of effort, like you jiggle it a bit, but it doesn't cause much noise, and it flies open.
Bro, she gets mad at herself. She's like, "Damn it, I'm getting rusty."
Crusty, you're getting crusty.
Getting crusty. No, rusty.
I'm getting crusty. Imagine Kira just say, "I'm getting crusty."
I'm getting crusty.
I'll wait a little bit before they come back to us. Unless you want to look at one thing in the room.
Oh, she's back.
Hello. Okay, so I'll describe this. Should I wait for Haley? I think I'll wait for Haley, actually.
Okay.
I'm gonna get some mucky. You want some mucky? I'm gonna get some mucky.
I swear to God. Haley's gonna come back the second she leaves.
No, I'm not going on. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for y'all. I'm gonna starve for y'all.
I was like, I just need to describe the room, but I want to wait for Haley for this because it's kind of like an important room.
My coffee is cold. I hate everybody who ate a piece of mochi and did not give me one.
I ate one. Then Alexia ate one.
And then Mom ate one? That's the only explanation.
No, she did not. She did not like.
Then why is there 3 missing?
Well, this is so because I ate it.
I have to go.
Mary, I'm actually, you know what? I'll take this opportunity to pee too and get some water.
I'm
I
back.
hate it here.
I'm sorry.
Hi.
I'm sorry that my bladder's small today.
Go pee.
Are you pregnant?
I'm back.
Wow, I hate you guys.
Why?
Because the second you come back, Jacqueline leaves to pee.
Oh shit. We
I'm
should
back. I have a
always
piece of
get the same
Moki.
time.
Honestly,
I have a
I
pee
swear to
break.
God, y'all have issues. Y'all go, okay,
wanna
I
see
have
my
to pee.
Moki.
I'll wait 5 minutes for this person to come back and then say, I
Okay,
have to pee.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Anyway,
Jesus, do you
so-
have like a faucet? God damn, that was fast.
So Kira opens the door. It was a little like rough, but she ends up opening it anyway. And when you enter this, you notice this is a very grand study, kind of the same theme of his room, except taller bookshelves, more papers on his desk. Some seem to be like recent there, and you notice there's a nice like vinyl dresser thing with a large mirror, and the rest is just like nice carpet rug and floors and pictures of himself. Yay!
Full of himself.
He is very full of himself.
Oh, that.
What do y'all want to look at first?
How big are the
I wanna
pictures of
look at-
himself?
Very big. Very big.
Are they life size or they're too exaggerated?
They're like, when you go to like a mansion, it's like that typical movie scene where like the picture's like 20 times taller than them. It's exactly what it's like.
Uh,
Is it where it's like they intentionally made him look more attractive in the photo to make it feel better?
I mean, he's already a himbo. Not even a himbo. He's just an ass.
Kira wants to take out her dagger and destroy that picture.
Okay, you have to scale the walls if you really want to scratch at it.
And just climb up and just fucking go for it, man.
Roll acrobatics, please.
Okay, she'll do her very best. She's invisible anyway, so I mean.
Yeah, you're not gonna.
Yeah. Oh my gosh! Wait! Can I try to catch her?
No, let her
First,
fall.
I know
She
she's
deserves
invisible.
it.
No, yeah. I mean, you can kind of guess where Kira is because when she scampers up the wall, she knocks down like things off the shelves. Glass shatters from the glass vases and hits the floor in a loud shatter. And
Oh no!
And Kira falls. I actually can't. I won't make you roll because you don't know where she can't see her run. Run. And you fall like on your back, Kira, and it makes a loud like thud sound.
Kira, you're gonna break your back again.
She says get out of the room.
Oh fuck. Okay, we run.
Where do you run to, Emiliana? Rivas, do you want to run, or do you just want to like be like a servant and clean up or something like that?
You can act like you hit it.
Yeah, okay, but 2 servants is worse than 1 because if one of us gets caught, you understand the other 2 can save them, but if 2 of us get caught, we're fucked.
I want you all to roll a plain Constitution roll for me, please.
Fuck.
Constitution
12.
roll or a save?
Just a roll.
Okay.
Oh shit.
No saves, please.
What the fuck?
Fuck me.
Emiliana, re-roll your con
Okay.
to a normal con check, please. Okay. All right. So, what do y'all want to do as Kira makes all this noise?
Run out of the room,
Bro,
bro.
hold on. I gotta
What? You want what?
Yeet.
I'm using my brain.
She's gonna think, and Kira wants to yeet. Actually, you know what? Kira's already here. She's invisible, and we know that this man's a wizard now, so probably not a smart idea. She's just gonna keep looking around the room. She's just gonna like the other shit that was in the room. What was it?
There was a large vinyl dresser,
Mm-hmm.
another desk full of papers, and the rest is just portraits and like nice antiques.
Okay, she's gonna quickly look through the desk.
You're looking on top of the desk and you see what seems to be recent letters.
Okay, she's not gonna read through them just yet. She's just gonna throw them in her bag.
All right, you throw a small stack of letters in your bag.
Yep.
The rest of them seem to be other letters also pertaining to people, but they don't seem as recent.
She's still taking them.
The stack is as thick as a box,
My
2
ass.
boxes of printing paper.
Okay, she's gonna split it between her and Emiliano.
Okay, I grab.
All right, so you can't fit that into your bag, by the way, either. And also, you're still holding the disc because you can't fit it into your bag either.
Okay, then
I
she's
can't
gonna
fit it, okay.
she's gonna take that back and split it between her and Ribus.
Okay, Ribus, you'll have to be holding the stack.
Okay.
How big is the stack, did you say?
So imagine imagine, you know, like those, like kind of like boxes of printing paper.
Yeah.
Imagine that, but like by 2 times or like 3 times. Like it's a thick stack. So like
Okay. I have a question.
it's as big as your calf. You know, as tall as your calf.
Okay, Kira doesn't want to leave it though because she wants to have
Yeah, those
most
were
evidence.
stacked on the left side of the desk, and they seemed like finished letters, but the ones you picked up that were kind of strewn about seemed more recent letters.
I have a question.
Yes.
What if I am, like, I said I'm a carpet cleaner, right?
Mm-hmm.
What if I had like some big old machine thingy thing that's like empty, like a container thing that's like,
There's
you know,
no.
like the
There's
I
no.
can just shove everything in there.
There's no machines in the room.
You could use
Okay,
minor
I
illusion
have a
technically.
You could.
if we're
Okay.
the carpet cleaners, the rug cleaners, could we possibly use the excuse that we were moving furniture around?
Yeah.
And
You could.
moving furniture.
That's if they come
around,
up here.
and that's why that fell down in there, and then just put the bookcase back like they didn't know that was there.
The thing is that if he comes up and he looks in his other room, right, then he's gonna see that the spell book.
And the record on
Yeah.
that was above the headboard.
But the thing is, I think he's a little more preoccupied with whatever guest is here.
Yes.
So if
I'll
somebody,
say that it's about the time of the guest arrival
yeah,
right now.
if
Like,
if somebody does come, then it's probably gonna be the head servant. And we could just knock him on his shit. Like, not kill him, but knock him out.
We can put him into the secret room and then make it seem like he was the one that knocked shit over and made that shit fall down.
What secret room? There's a secret room?
There's no secret room.
The bookcase room.
The bookcase was not a secret room. You just found a wizard's book in it.
Yeah.
Mary was like, yeah, Mary was like, I wonder if it's a secret bookcase, but it wasn't a secret bookcase.
It was just regular.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was.
Okay, Kira wants to, really quickly, right? She wants to just kind of glance for a name through the past and present documents, and if the name's not there, roll
perception check if you're gonna do it that fast, because you have to do it fast.
Okay.
If Ribus has the disguise on, and he looks like a normal human, does he still have his bugbear like strength and stuff, or is
it's basically like if you're a little shorter, so if somebody swiped over your head, they'd be able to touch your face, kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
Or if they touched you, they would feel fur or something like that, and they'd be like, "Whoa, what the fuck is this?"
I'd be like, I have an STD, please. I have COVID. 6 feet.
But Kira, you're like swiping through the documents. You quickly like take Ribus's stack and your stack, or unless you want to split up the work. Do you want to both split up the work?
I mean, you can. Just split it up between them, but you know, if Ribus rolls low, then she'll just do it herself.
Yeah, everybody make a perception check to help Kira look through these papers. The difficulty is now lower if you all work together.
Yeah, because
Better.
Kira got an 18, so
Perception?
not for
Perception, please.
Emiliano. Emiliano sucks. Okay, that's pretty good though.
Emiliano, I don't know what happened to you, but your eyes blur over and you need glasses.
Oh no!
Really quick. Kira wants to say, let me know if you see the name, last name, Lalvala. She says that to everybody.
Give me 1 second as I look through this thing that I made.
I just imagine Emiliano looks for like a millisecond and he's like, I saw nothing.
Nothing.
Ew.
Okay, anyway, so Kira, you're going through your set of documents, right?
Mhm.
Are you looking at the new ones or the old ones, basically, the big stack?
I guess she kind of just like, not necessarily combined them all, but probably a mix of the new and the old and split the old between her and Ribus.
Okay, the new one was only like 4 letters, so.
Yeah, she's not looking at the content, she's just looking for names.
Okay, you notice the newest letters is between, of course, Valik and a person named Human Resources, HR, abbreviation HR. That's the newest letters. You don't really see the contents of that because you're skimming. You notice one was from Commander Welfric, if you want to quickly look at that.
Yes.
Ooh.
It seems that he writes that it's obvious in his handwriting he is apparently denying a request.
Oh. Okay, good.
That's about it. You notice one from your elven lady that you fucking cut the ties to her god and she kind of like went off on her own.
Yeah,
You notice
yeah.
one, but it also seems to be denying a request.
Okay.
You know, and that's your stack, right? It seems to be more political figures that you noticed in your stack.
Yeah.
And they seem to be mostly denying a request, besides a few unknown names that seem to be accepting a request. Ribus, you go through your stack.
Ribus.
And Emiliano, you're just kind of sound like, ha, la, la, la.
Not my cataracts.
And Ribus, you notice the name that's not written as like a to you or from you, but you notice the name inside the text that says Lalvala.
He'll hold up the paper.
You hold it up to everyone.
Yeah.
Van Hala? Is that what you said?
Lalvala. I put it in the
Lalvala.
chat.
I typed it in chat.
Well.
Kira's gonna grab it and read it really quick.
Ribus, you're gonna continue skimming. Kira, you look through the contents quickly, but not quickly because you're actually focused on the letter this time.
Mm-hmm.
And you notice it was to someone of unknown presence. You don't know, probably one of Valik's friends or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it was obviously in Valik's handwriting. And it says, if I find that fucking bastard Lalvala, she's fucking dead. I know she's out there somewhere. There's traces of her everywhere. I'm going to request help from Savior to look for her, but so far they've been denying my own requests. Why do they do this to me? I'm the richest man on earth. Just kind of like the rest of it's like a fucking pointless baby rant.
Fuck. Okay.
I'm so rich. My money should buy everything.
You can obviously tell that Savior seemed to deny his fucking request and he ranted about it, so.
She's gonna keep that letter.
You keep that one. And Rabbis, you see like apparently another one that seems to be written from Slasher, which is the guy who died.
Oh.
Slasher.
Yeah, he was Big Ass Machine's sibling.
He'll give that one to Kira as well.
That was the guy who got torn up by the dog. And was like,
yeah, because of the cards.
Yeah, and you were able to get that one, and you notice like Slasher's handwriting was awful like that, and you notice it seems to be like a alliance letter.
Oh.
Stating that Slasher was like, I'm going to work for you now, and you got to provide me this, this, and this. One of the most important parts seems to be access to his treasury.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
And a request for one of his relics. And it seems to be some sort of like description of a crown.
Okay. Oh, Kira will keep that one.
You keep that one. And the rest of the letters that Ribus you look through, and also Kira and Ribus you look through Emiliano's stack because he seems to go too fast, and you're like, no, you can't have done that.
Give me that.
Seems to be more unimportant things, and by then I need you all to make perception checks. More perception for me, please.
I did.
Fuck.
16.
Rybus and Emiliano, you hear footsteps coming up the stairs.
Fuck.
Okay, well-
Transform into a
And they're
butterfly.
quick. They're quick. They're not like slow.
Okay, Rabbus is gonna
Shit,
stand
shit,
by the door.
shit. I'm gonna pretend like I'm. Oh fuck me.
Stand like by the door with his back to the wall so that he can like grab that person as soon as they come in.
Oh my god, you're gonna grab them?
Yeah.
He's gonna choke him out, bro.
Amelia is more of not a fighter. He's more of a spellcaster kind
So
of man.
just
Even
act
though
like
he
you're
built.
cleaning, bro, or something.
Yeah, also,
That's what I was about to say. He's like sweeping.
Also, Kira, if you're gonna hold all the papers, it's gonna be seen because it's not invisible.
No. She just took the 2 because after they went through them, there's no point for her to take them all anyway.
Did you take the new letters also?
Yeah, she'll put them in her bag.
Okay. Well, you put them all the big letters and they're stacked really quickly. And I need, depending on what y'all do, Emiliana, if you want to tidy up the room, I'm gonna need y'all to make a history check to at least tidy up the room besides the shattered vase on the ground. Because you did mess around in it.
Kira sees Emiliano trying to do this. She'd try and help as well.
Yeah, so Emiliano's trying to straighten the room. You're kind of getting it right. Kind of. You both do the best to your ability. Rybus, would you like to help or would you like to just stand near the door ready?
I'm just gonna stand near the door ready.
Are you preparing in a reaction?
Yeah.
What is the reaction like,
when they come to the door, he's gonna like grab them, and either like if they're taller, I guess. He's just tall in general. He's just gonna go for the neck.
Oh my god.
That's fine. Yeah, you can reach the neck no matter who it is because you're a fucking monster. All right, so you're cutting the room. You're acting like you're like whistling as you're sweeping nothing. Kira, you're invisible, so it doesn't matter at the moment.
Yeah.
And the door opens. And Rybus, you grab the neck of the person, and it's funny because his hand as like the disguise isn't like on his neck, right? Because his hand's a lot bigger, but he's just floating in midair at an invisible part.
It's like I have the force.
Yeah, and it seems to be a harmless servant, and he's like,
oh my gosh, stop making him choke.
It's a harmless little servant.
He'll let him go, and he'll be like, "Oh shit, sorry, reaction."
He's like,
okay, can I get you some water, some food?
He's like, I didn't think new servants were so strong.
Oh no, we work out. We're also powerlifters. Anyway, take a nap. Go over there.
You're not supposed to be up here. By orders of Norton.
Kira wants to knock him out.
Yeah, honestly, knock him out. We can't have any witnesses.
She's gonna pull out her dagger and she's gonna knock him with the butt of her dagger.
Roll a strength check.
Shit!
Well, you have a +0 anyway, so. You knock him out pretty squarely on the head. He just fucking passes out and lays on the floor.
It's like, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
we have to hide him. Hide him under the bed.
I need you all to roll a Constitution check.
Constitution? The fuck?
Yes, please.
Oh! Not a 3. Not a 7. Not a 2.
I'm doing awful on context.
This guy is laying in front of the door and it's wide open.
Move his ass and close the door.
You move his ass and close the door. Only his ass though, so like you're just carrying an ass.
Kira's gonna say, "Okay, we gotta continue. We gotta hurry up." And she's gonna gesture over to the I think you said that there was like a dresser of some sort.
There was a vinyl dresser.
Vinyl dresser. Yeah, we need to look through that.
Go ahead. Roll as many checks as you want. Any check will do. Arcana, perception, or investigation.
I'll do Arcana. Okay, I won't do Arcana. Okay, someone else do something.
You said something magical. Identify it.
Never mind. Oh no, that's good.
You also sense a type of magic, but more of a spell.
Okay, can I? What do I need to roll to figure out what kind of spell this is?
It'd be another Arcana check, unless someone else wants to make an Arcana check and you help you identify the
Rybus,
spell.
this is your moment.
This is your moment, right? Just to get an Arcana check.
Rybus, this is your moment. All you have to do is roll Arcana.
Ooh,
There's
bitch.
no modifier.
Oh
What?
shit!
So I don't know what happened, but you remember Girl Tower teaching you a fucking spell for some reason when she was like passed out and she woke up and she's like, all right, just look at this spell. Look at this spell.
Look at this. Did you see this? But how about this one?
And you notice that the spell casted is clairvoyance.
Fuck.
Whatever it's called.
What the fuck is that?
It's Rybus will explain to y'all what Girl Tower said. It says it basically creates a magical sensor in a place you are familiar with, granting you sight or hearing, your choice, and a location for up to 10 minutes.
Fuck.
Shit.
He knows
Basically,
we're here.
Kiara, you look like your brain died when I said that.
Yeah, because I'm still confused.
Okay,
You
he
said
knows
it,
we're here,
but
basically.
Oh fuck.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, we're
Can
fucked.
we slide the dresser in front of the door?
Can you move the dresser in front of the door?
Yeah.
It's really, really big. And even if you're a bugbear, it's still gonna be hard to move. You're gonna be
What if I
dragged.
help him?
Kira wants to tell Emiliano to cast Dispel magic on it.
Yeah, let's do that.
Do you have enough spell slots for Dispel magic?
I have one left.
You casted Invisibility, so did you take that off the spell thing?
Now I did.
Oh,
thought-
bitch.
That means you wouldn't do anything to cast.
Does Emiliano have no spell slots left?
Wait, no. I did already punch my thing for invisibility. I thought you meant I can unpunch it. I was like, okay. I'm not gonna question God.
No, you can Dispel magic if you already punched it. Because I noticed at the beginning that you did use it, but I don't remember you using it at all. So I was like, you know what? It doesn't matter.
Yeah. I'll use Dispel magic.
Alright, that's your last spell slot. And you Dispel magic, and
that shit hurted.
It easily dispels the spell, so the spell's no longer there.
Right, we gotta
Hopefully he was too busy with the guest to be able to monitor it.
Well, that's good, because the second he freaking figures out that we're in there, we're fucked. You know what I mean? And like, if we didn't dispel that, we were still gonna be fucked if we were in this room, because he'd know what we'd be doing. You know what I mean?
What would you like to do?
Fucking look in the chest or vinyl thing, bro.
You look at the
I'm
vinyl
looking
thing.
at
What about the jewelry? Jewelry!
Well, while Kira's here, she might as well snatch some.
You start snatching some jewelry worth at least 100 platinum pieces.
Damn fucking straight. Bitch don't deserve it anyway.
Go ahead, take it all.
She just like you just
And
fucking hear her humming, I did this once and I'm doing it again. Woo.
you see floating jewelry like just come out of the dresser and go disappear in her pocket. But you have a vinyl disc, you know where to put it. You have an empty sheet of first few notes missing from music. The guest is about to arrive. You don't know if he's here yet or not, or they're here, or whatever.
Okay, so we need to make a plan then. Okay. So we definitely need to go downstairs and we definitely need to use the vinyl, right? On the player. And we definitely need to figure out the sheet music thing, because that's a thing. But this all means we're gonna have to go downstairs, which also means that we're gonna be downstairs with a man who is a wizard now and can do magic, and therefore will probably tell that you guys have disguise stones, and will probably tell that I'm invisible. So we're fucked.
I don't see any flaw in this plan.
And not to mention, we don't know who this guest is, so this guest could fucking be someone magical as well and screw us over.
Okay.
I'm just telling you warning, so that way you guys can make a plan.
We'll get some more water and just let me know when you'll have a plan.
Okay. I'm thinking. I'm using my big, fat, voluptuous brain crevices.
Kira says, I just don't see a way that this is gonna work without it ending up with a fight.
I see. I agree. But I have used up all my magic juice.
I know. That's why we definitely shouldn't do a fight.
Oh, magic use is gone.
We'll just take a nap.
Okay, how about we climb out of a window? Scroll our way down.
We're on the second
maneuver around
floor.
them sneakily. Yeah.
Okay, so we could go downstairs, right? We know that. And we know when we get downstairs, we have to put the vinyl on eventually. Because I feel like that's going to do something. If not here, just fucking him be like, I committed a lot of atrocities. And be like, wow, he committed a lot of atrocities. Y'all have any ideas? Because honestly, I think Kira's like nervous.
I don't have any ideas.
Okay, no one has any ideas, Jacqueline. We're screwed.
Sometimes you just gotta go head first into something. That's what I'll say.
Yeah, we should probably just do all the things up here first and then go downstairs before, like...
I think we already did the things up here.
Yeah, you basically explored all the rooms. There's nothing of significance that I would say that you would find.
We're gonna have to lock this guy in this room, by the way.
Yeah.
Put a chair on the outside of the door so he can't open it.
I do it. Okay, so I'm assuming y'all leave the room right now, because...
Yeah, I'll leave the room, put a chair under the doorknob of the outside of it so he can't get out.
Okay, you leave
we can't have no witnesses.
You leave the room, taking one of the desk chairs, and you put it on the door. So you're good.
Mm-hmm.
And you're nearby the staircase, and you hear Valik say, Welcome, friend! Welcome, friends!
Is it country?
Wait,
No, I
Brian!
wanted to do that because it was funny to me. But he's like, Welcome. Nice to see you again. That's all you hear right now at the moment. He says it very loud, and it seems like they probably get closer to each other, and their muffled voices talk.
Kira's like, we're gonna have to go downstairs, and I'm not gonna like it.
I don't want to hear your fucking dog.
And then Valik has a dog, and it's just a fucking chihuahua, and it's like, Barr! And you're like, shut up!
And you just hear Rybus running towards the dog. He's going, boom, boom, boom. And he's like, I don't want to hear your fucking dog.
Alright, well, so what do y'all want to do as you hear muffled speaking?
I guess have a little peek around the corner.
Yeah.
Of
down
the
the stairs.
I guess.
Y'all head down like a little spiral staircase, enough to be like not seen, of course, but enough to peep, right? In the corner of the hallway, I'm still sharing the map. Use the map as before. Basically, so you're at the top of the stairs. Like in that corner where the entrance is between C1 and C2, you can see Valik, right? His elegance or whatever, but you can't see the other person from this angle.
Okay.
Kira says, I can go down and look because I'm invisible. It's a risk, but I mean.
Might as well. I mean, I don't see no other way around this.
There is, like, they would need to do a perception roll on anything. Not perception roll.
I mean,
if there was someone else here.
They'd have to be suspicious that there was something awry for them to like.
You will have to roll a sneaking roll if you're gonna not be that close to them, but if you're just gonna move around.
She just wants to move so she can see the face of the guest, basically, and then go back to Rybus and Emiliano and tell them whoever it is.
Yeah, it's fine. You just have to take a few steps down the stairs, but it's nothing crazy.
Yeah, she'll do that.
So as you go down the steps a little, like the view changes a little bit. And you notice that the person there is Hayden Ryden.
Wow.
Oh,
Could have never
damn.
guessed.
Then fucking Dinklebird.
She goes right back up the stairs and's like, it's Hayden.
This is
Raiden?
great.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hiding the man.
I
The
should have
man
known
who
from his
tried to
bio.
kill Girl in Tower. We know. The man I want to kill. We know. But I'm not gonna kill him today, hopefully, so I'd prefer not to because I kind of made like a whole like resolution with myself not to kill people for the wrong reasons.
Kira's like
So
really talking to
yeah,
herself, but to make sure she
yeah.
doesn't call any bullshit.
So hopefully we do the right thing here and y'all figure out a way so we definitely don't have to fight them because if we have to fight them, then I may have to kill them.
But eventually,
Okay.
as y'all are discussing and Kira goes over her self conflicts, they both start to move as Valik leads him to the dining room, and Hayden's just following him. Really, nothing special about that. Though you notice that he's kind of a distance away from Valik
Kira's gonna say,
as they
okay,
walk.
okay, while they're in the dining room, we need to go to the other room and we need to put that vinyl on, bro.
Okay. So y'all can move to the dining room. There's nothing too suspicious, except I'm gonna need Emilion and Ribus to make stealth checks if they want to or not. Depends.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, wait. Kira could say that she could just go in there herself and do it and then just come back and then no one will see that anybody put it on and think that one of the servants just did it and walked
That is
away.
true.
Yeah, I'd rather do that.
Okay, Kira's gonna say, stay here. Well, there'll be a floating disc in her hands.
Yeah, basically you have a fly fucking ghost in the house.
Just try and like hide it while you're walking.
Well, her body couldn't hide it. It's hard. Okay,
It's
so
bigger than Emiliano's chest.
yeah,
which he's
and
a
that
very big man.
yeah, and like she's very tiny, so she could like, okay. The idea, right,
You
is
can
what
move it behind other pieces of furniture while you're walking, or
what
like quickly get behind like
what
something
color
with
is the
it.
floor?
The color is like a nice white yellow marble kind of, but not too like white. It's like a kind of like yellowish, whitish.
And what color is the vinyl?
The vinyl is black
Damn it.
with a red center.
Okay,
how
about
many
this?
pieces
You
of
know
furniture?
how like you don't have to have the face of the vinyl facing towards them. You can have the skinny part facing towards them so that they would, if they saw it, it would only be like a little sliver of something.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, like you know in Minecraft when you place a glass pane down and it's just a sliver, like that.
Yeah,
she'll
you
try
can
to
do that.
she'll try to do that because she'd rather them catch a floating piece of vinyl than all three of them.
Yeah, there's not a lot of furniture when you're approaching. The room is C1, so there's not a lot of furniture besides near the piano area where it's listed like a lounge, like a semi-lounge.
What color are the walls?
The color of the walls is like a nice like white purple.
Okay, yeah, no. Okay, so she's gonna make sure there are no servants
like
near that
room.
It really is.
She'll make sure there are no servants near that area, and she'll make sure that they're engulfed in conversation over there, and then she'll try and fucking not run, but very fastly walk for it.
Okay, so I'm gonna need you to make a perception, and I'm gonna need you to make a stealth right after that.
I think this is gonna go awful, y'all.
Yeah, because even though you are invisible, you are.
No, can I?
No, it's going
You
awful.
cannot help her. You cannot help her.
Can I make a distraction and like?
Actually, yeah, you can if you want to. Both Marvis and Emiliano both want to make a distraction. They can.
We are part of the circus. Oh my gosh, crazy!
You can start cleaning the carpets right now and just start making a fucking mess.
What about? Wait, y'all.
Yes.
Does Emiliano have thaumaturgy?
Do you?
What's that?
Look at your spells.
Well, I don't have any spell slots, but
it could. You have cantrips though.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes.
Thaumaturgy is a cantrip if you have it.
Doesn't look.
I don't have it.
Okay.
Okay, what cantrips do you have?
I have Minor Illusion, Prestidigitation, Thunderclap, Mage Armor. Wait, no, that's not it.
Kira
No,
has
What
no.
Kira has thaumaturgy.
Okay, that's fine. That works.
What's Thaumaturgy?
I don't know off the top of my head.
It can do 4 different things, so basically don't worry about it until you put it on your thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Alright.
Kira has it as a cantrip. She can use it because that sounded familiar for a second.
You can do it. I don't care. You do whatever you want.
The light. She could turn the lights off with it for a minute.
Just in this area, or you can only do it in this area, actually. So,
And what do you mean, what area?
I was gonna ask what area, but then I realized that you're in the area, so you can only use it in the area you're in, kind of thing. So don't worry about that statement.
Okay. Okay.
So you cast thaumaturgy.
Yeah, because it would make it. Well, okay, what race are they? Because I know one's a drow, so technically he has dark vision. What about.
Some of the smaller servants are half elves, humans.
When
And
it's.
with your
When
perception
it.
check,
When it is. When it is dark for people with dark vision, what does that look like? Black and white?
it's blue. It's basically like dog vision. Like you see blue colors, like shades of blue.
Okay. It'd be more. Okay. So I have an option here. I guess I'll ask you guys. I can either make my voice boom, which I don't think is a good idea, lights flicker, dim, or go out. I can
Oh
make.
wait, Emiliano cannot cast a spell. He's concentrating on invisibility.
Who said that? Who said
Emiliano,
that?
I forgot. Invisibility is a concentration spell. So basically, what that means is if you cast invisibility, right, but you want to cast another spell, invisibility is going to be gone because you lost concentration on that
Okay,
spell.
then I guess take back the dispel magic you did earlier. Well, fuck.
I forgot about that, but I won't count that because I forgot
Okay.
about it. I'm not going to punish y'all for that, but I will say that you can't use like
Any more spells?
any more
Well,
spells after.
well, Kira's the
spell magic.
one that has the thaumaturgy here, but if they
Yeah, I
know
just want to
that,
make sure in
yeah.
case y'all change plans again.
And if they go into like battle or whatever, right? Then like obviously Emiliano will have his cantrips because, Kira doesn't need to be invisible at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have the option of voice booming, flames flicker, bright or dim, tremor, uh, a sound that originates from a point of my choice.
Maybe having a sound originate
Yeah.
from somewhere where you're going.
Or I could make a door slam open, like slam shut or fly open.
Oh.
I like the door slamming shut and open.
Because I believe there's a door in between the dining room to like the servant area to the kitchen. Yeah?
Yes, there is.
So I could make that door slam shut and their eyes would probably avert there and then Kira could bolt it.
Yeah. Well,
Kira will do that, I guess.
I was like, you better take a plan of action.
Yeah, Kira's gonna do that.
Like you chose the door nearest to the dining hall and the service quarters, kind of like that area, so they can all look that way as you go to C1.
Mm-hmm.
And you open the door and it fucking slams shut hard. And at first, when you did your perception, you didn't notice any servants. As you're going down the stairs, you did it at the same time because fast moving. I'm gonna need you to make a stealth check with advantage.
Okay, so I get to roll it twice then.
Yeah, choose the higher
Well, I
number.
don't think I'm gonna get
never
higher than
mind.
that.
You
Yeah.
know what? Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So yeah, you're stealthy as fuck. Like if someone looked to you, they would just see a black line moving. They would just see fucking paper. But
black
you
blur.
notice that like maybe 3 servants are there, and also fucking Norton, the stick up his ass servant, he's staring. They're like, "What the fuck? What the fuck?" And you eventually go to the room C1, and Rivas and Emiliano, you're still up on top of the stairs.
Oh.
Okay.
Unless you wanted to move with her, but you also have to make stealth checks.
Yeah, and everyone would probably see you guys because you're not
Yeah,
invisible.
I don't want to.
Yeah. And eventually, as Kira, you enter the room. By that point, the servants, they didn't notice you closing the door and shit like that because you got 20. I'm gonna make it like so stealthy. You're fine. And then
basically the Remy from Ratatouille.
basically, and then Norton eventually goes over to that area, and he looks up the stairs and he's like, "What are you buffoons doing up there?" And he's like, "Come down here this instant."
Okay, we're going down.
You go down there and he's fucking lecturing your ear off. And Kira, you are now in the nice little room with the record player.
She's gonna put the vinyl on the record player.
By the way, you don't have the sheet music because you didn't grab it from Emiliano. You didn't think about the sheet music.
Can she walk back and grab it from him?
Can I just fold it into an airplane and throw it?
Okay, but Kira, once you open the door, you notice that Norton's lecturing Emiliano and Ribus.
Okay,
You
she'll
could
just kind of
go up.
yeah, and just
like,
take it.
from
Yeah,
him.
that's what Kira's gonna do.
Okay. I need you to roll stealth with advantage.
Okay.
You're gonna have to hide it though once you get it off of him.
You're fine. Okay, so you're fine. You go over to behind Emiliano and you dig around his pack and you pull out the letter. They don't see you because you're behind him, so they don't see a
Yeah.
floating piece of letter or music, but you can easily put it in your bag. You're
Yeah.
fine.
Okay, cool. Then she'll run back over
And
there.
I won't make you roll another stealth. You're fine.
Oh, okay.
And you make it back into the room. Okay, now you can play the record player.
Yep, she's gonna go for it.
All right, give me a second. I gotta.
We're doing so fucking well. I'm so proud of everybody.
Jacqueline saying Kira had advantage saved her ass because she got a 4 on that other one, the other stealth check. That would have been bad. That would have been
Contact in too long. Watch this. Blind.
Wait, what? Oh.
God, sorry y'all. My laptop.
Your
Okay,
laptop
it's my turn. It's my turn. I'm the DM starting now.
You are definitely not the DM. This would be you as the DM, bro.
Hayden basically erupts in a ball
Hide in.
and he transforms into Strahd.
Hide
Oh my
in.
god. Now what?
Hide in.
Kira gets thrown across the room and Ribus
What?
She's saying words at this point.
What
wait.
happened?
I'm the new
Oh,
DM.
Jacqueline's laptop is screwing up. You're also on mute, Jacqueline, if you didn't know.
Discord freaking kicked me out. I was just browsing something and then it just kicked me out all of a sudden. I was like, okay, thanks.
It might be because you're browsing.
Remy the Ratatouille, the rat
No,
above
it's
my
Mario.
dreams.
Mario. You guys want to say hi to my dog?
No!
That was a very interesting experience. I'll let you know that. That was in my life. I just fucking, yeah, it literally just turned off, and I was like, "What the fuck?
What the fuck?
What the fuck?" Anyway,
Y'all are gonna absolutely hate me for this.
Okay.
Why?
This is what it sounds like.
What?
It's Minecraft.
What sound like? Oh, the record.
So cute.
Not
It's just the
Minecraft music.
It's just the Minecraft sound.
It could have been Strahd or Straw or that weird one that's just like boom, boom, boom. I hate that one. That one sucks.
That's what plays, but it seems to fit the notes perfectly at the beginning.
Delicious.
Bro, does Emiliano invent Minecraft?
Yeah. But as that keeps playing, I'm just gonna play it in the background.
We're gonna get copyrighted so hard.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
That plays a little bit in the background.
By Mojang, by Microsoft.
Oh, you're
Amelia
100%
and
true.
Rybix, as soon as that music plays, right? Ooh. Norton turns his head towards the door. And he's like, who's playing that music? Valik is inside the dining room right now. And he starts walking towards her way.
Shit.
He starts going to the where? To the dining room?
No, to
No,
the
he's
room
going
that
to the room
she's
Kira's
in.
in. Because he can hear the music.
Oh my gosh, Kira, turn into a spider.
She's invisible, so I mean, she's just gonna try and, like, avoid him, wait for him to walk into the room, and then leave the room.
You're fine. Yeah, okay, you can do that. So you just hide somewhere. You're invisible, really. And he walks in and he looks around and I just want to make a perception check, but hard. Yeah, he doesn't pass it. He just looks around and he huffs, walks over to the record player, takes off the little spinny thing, and is like, and he takes the disc and he's like, who the fuck left this here, you little shit? And he goes up, he walks out with it. And he says to the little other servants around you, Emil and Ravis, and he's like, take these 2 servants to the servants' quarters. And he hands them what seems to be a key.
Oh.
Well, not y'all, but to the other servants, and they just kind of like look at him, and they're like, okay, to the servants' quarters we go. and Emiliano and Ravis, they grab you by the like arms and take you to the servants' quarters.
Oh fuck.
Okay.
This is not good.
And Kira,
far away from Kira.
Yeah, Kira, you're safe and sound. Emiliano and Ravis, they take you to the servants' quarters and they put you in like one of the 4 rooms. They put you on the end room and like near end of the hallway, and they push you in there. And they say, Norton has given us orders to put you on probation.
What's
Wait,
probation?
And one of the servants takes out from under the bed like what seems to be a chain and handcuff, like a handcuff. He chained to the bed, and he's like, he saw y'all messing around in the room. You know,
we are simply carpet cleaners.
I mean,
I'm calling HR. This is ridiculous.
I mean, I'm not really like doing this because I really want to, but like if I don't, then he'll probably like like punch me and beat me and
you don't fight him back? I feel like
no,
punch the man
because they give us money and I need to feed my family. I can't help it.
Hold on, Kiara, don't say anything. I'm gonna look at my stuff.
I'm sorry, but like we're gonna have to put you on probation.
Man, I want to speak to my lawyer.
That was good.
Rybis, you're gonna think of something as basically the action is happening where one of the servants is approaching Emiliano to put the cuff on him.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be.
Emiliano's never been arrested. He is going to solve. I'm kidding though. He's been arrested.
It's your turn to move as Haley's thinking of something basically.
Who, me?
Yeah, it's your turn to move.
Okay. Kira's worried about them, but she believes that they can handle themselves and that they're not going to die. So at the moment, she's more focused on the conversation Hayden and Valik are having.
Absolutely. Go to the dining room.
Yep, she's gonna sit. She wants to stay out of their eyesight, if that makes sense, just in case they do have like high perception or whatever, or that they can like, sense her presence. She wants to stay out of their eyesight.
Okay, so basically when you enter the diner, the door's already kind of open, so you don't have to make a creaking sound or cause, commotion to the door. So basically they're sitting the long end table, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like when you come in, it's like going down.
Mm-hmm.
And Valik is at one end of it, and Hayden is at the other end of it, so closer to you, but his back is faced towards you.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to get other line of sight, you kind of have to be like in the middle of the table.
Okay. She's just gonna, I'm just gonna say out of line of sight, whatever that necessarily means, we'll just go with that.
I'll place you near the middle of the table because they obviously won't pay attention to the sides of them. but Valik does not notice you at all. He seems very preoccupied.
Let me see. Actually, hold on.
She's more
I think I
disconcerted
do.
about fucking what's his name? Hayden.
Hayden?
She knows that he's fucking crazy.
Okay, so you're sitting there just watching them.
10 platinum.
Hayden's over here enjoying a glass of wine, swirling it around, looking at one of the books you placed on the table.
He's like, word.
You can make insight checks to their character right now, and like
Okay.
what they're feeling.
Sure, I'll do that.
Ribus is like, yeah, money.
Not looking good.
Not looking good. We can do 2 separate insight checks for the both of them and choose which one you want.
8
Okay.
copper.
And you can make one later in the conversation, just not now.
Okay. Well, I'm not getting anywhere with anyone, so it doesn't matter.
No, it might give you something. Which one do you want to choose for which?
8 for Hayden.
Okay, so 8 for Hayden. Obvious disinterest on his face.
Okay.
But also curiosity onto why the books are placed there. Valik, you can, even without like a high insight check, you can tell he's like fucking sweating bullets.
Oh yeah, she knows Valik pretty well.
He is sweating bullets, so I'll give you like, you will still be able to tell his generic expressions.
Yeah, okay.
But he's sweating bullets with a nervous smile. And Hayden speaks up and he's like, I didn't know you were interested in these types of things. And Blake's like, well, I wanted to get interested in it, after all, you taught
saw
me.
my resume.
He's like, everything you taught me and, provided. And Hayden's like, yes. And also, back to Minnow and Rivas, as you seem to have things. Yes, the disguise stones are single use.
Okay, so if they take off the disguises, then they can't use them anymore.
They cannot.
And
Okay.
Hayden will recognize you.
Obviously.
Yeah.
And he'll know that Kira's here somewhere, and then she'll be screwed too.
Y'all want to do something? Like, I saw money involved.
Yeah, they seem money motivated, the servants do, so we want to try and bribe them not to, fuck with us.
Okay, how much platinum are you giving? There's like 3 servants. How much platinum are you giving them?
We'll give them 1 plat each, since that's a lot of money.
Damn, you just fucking fed their whole year. They're all
Yup.
wide-eyed at y'all. It's like, really?
Yes.
Yeah, just don't get in our way.
Oh, sure, of course. After that, yeah, we'll say nothing. Everything's sealed. You can do whatever you want. Just stay out of Norton's way. He's not the one to be bribed.
Mm-hmm.
Who's Norton?
He's the head servant that
Oh, don't worry, we've already taken care of him.
Yeah, he's already going upstairs, so he's fine.
Just don't go into Valik's room, and is there any kind of secrets about this place that you guys can tell us?
I think the place in the piano was really odd, Like, there's missing sheet music from the beginning of the song.
Okay.
And sometimes we weren't able to leave at a certain time, but I'd hear Valik or the head servant Norton play the piano, and then I'd hear a rumbling sound.
Secret door.
Okay.
Secret door.
But that's all I could tell you of this place, really. We just kind of clean.
Okay. Is there anything else that we should ask about?
You can ask anything. You gave them a platinum, they will literally fucking lick your shoes.
Relationship between Hayden and them?
Oh yeah, what is Valik and Hayden's relationship?
We don't really know that much. Norton probably knows more than us, but from gossip and stuff like that, we heard that, Valik apparently kisses ass again. Always. So. I think it's because of money and something like that. I mean, that's all we can really gather from it.
That would make sense.
Yeah, we're not sure how Hayden feels about it, but I mean, I would be pretty annoyed. It's nasty. It's annoying.
Okay, let's see what else. that thing that Valik has. The
You don't know what it's called. Yeah, it's like some artifact. Apparently, Grontar doesn't know what's name. And they're like, he has lots of artifacts. It's kind of hard to identify them all. Plus, he never tells them about them.
Do we know what that one artifact looks like?
Let me look at it. Hang on, I gotta go back because I forgot, honestly. Let me go back.
Captain, take your sweet, delicious, voluptuous, titty-sucking time, because I love you.
Let me see if I can go on my list here. It looks like a fucking orb.
I hate orbs.
It's a orb. It's a fucking orb.
What color is it?
I don't know colors. All you know is it has very intricate designs ingrained in it.
Oh, okay. Is it metal or is it like a crystal orb?
Don't know. Don't have information on it.
That's great.
All you know is that Grontar said orb and thing can prevent die. So.
And I guess you could assume where it is now.
Is it a small or a big orb?
Don't know size.
Not Haley trying to get hella descriptions of something we don't know.
The only descriptions you know is it's an orb. It has some crazy designs on it because apparently Gruntar researched some more creator stuff and it seemed to be like a centerpiece, but nothing else is given on it. So
that's great.
We don't know, but I want color, shape, size, density. Does it fly? Does it levitate?
It's so funny. All you know is orb and shapes, and you say, do we know how big it is?
What color?
But
because I don't know if we need to look for like a big dragon egg size stone or if we need to look for some jewelry.
It's a perfect orb. Like when I say orb, it's an orb.
Like a corn on the orb.
Like an orb. Like you take a ball.
We've been talking about an orb for 5 minutes.
You take a basketball. That is an orb.
The Earth is an orb.
Okay.
Anyway, I killed a bug. All right.
I think that's all the questions we have for the servants.
That's fine. Like, if you have more questions, just come to us. Like, damn, you just fed our whole families for a year.
Is there any way out of this place except for through that door that we just came through?
Out of the servants' quarters?
Yeah.
There's one that is, like, right there, and he points towards the end of the hallway. It basically leads outside to the back to the gardens.
Okay.
And there's, like, a few entrances in the back, like one to the kitchen, and that leads to the dining area. There's another that leads to the library.
Library.
And there's one that leads straight to the front gate.
Okay.
Library.
Well, we're gonna go.
All right. Just don't.
Appreciate the help. And,
no problem. Just tell us if you need anything. We're like we know some of the good hiding places around here.
Sweet, thank you.
No problem. And they just kind of chill out now.
Cool.
All right.
So we dip.
I'm sorry, Haley. Go on. I want you to finish.
So we dip.
Okay. You, Emiliano, and Rybus, playing your next plan of action. I'm gonna continue with Hayden and Valik's conversation.
Okay.
And Kira, you're still watching this conversation. They don't seem to be talking much. Hayden's still not interested at all. And Valik is like, Hayden, I know that you have given me funding. And then Hayden just kind of looks up at him. Like, not in like the look up my face, but kind of like a shark look. And he's like, but I would like to request more money for town improvements. Obvious lie, Kira.
Mm-hmm.
And Hayden looks up, puts his fork down, right? Gently. His legs are crossed. He puts his hands on the table and he says, well, I've done some looking into your town, and I don't think the funds I gave you are going where they're supposed to go.
Oh, shit.
And Valik is like, no, it's been going to her. I've provided some of the small businesses, and he starts rambling off places, and Hayden immediately interrupts him. And he's like, well, I've sent my group, my workers, to investigate those areas you said you put money into. And I've noticed that none of those businesses you mentioned have gotten any improvements. Sure, maybe your Gucci store got some improvements, but I didn't see it at the local clothing store.
Tell him.
And Valik's like, and Hayden shuts the books. And he says, I know you didn't place these here. I know you haven't read them the last time I visited. After all, I sat on the bottom shelf of the library covered in dust. And he says, what makes you think that I would give you more funding if you're not giving to your people? And this is a good time for you to insight check here if you'd like to.
Yeah, sure.
Also, back to Emiliano and Rybus. You go to the library, going around the whole entire area, back to another door through the library, right?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
And you just enter the library. You're in it. Congratulations.
What about the piano room?
The piano room is
the piano room.
at the staircase, so you don't have to go far. You can actually just walk straight to it.
Okay.
We're walking straight to it.
Yeah, you walk straight to it. There's the piano. It's sitting under the, spiral staircase. And y'all don't know the music. Kira was the only one that heard the music, by the way, so.
Okay.
Unless you would like to make an intelligence check, that's really high because you did hear it from the room over.
Yeah.
2.
And also, Kira doesn't know that there is a secret door.
Yeah, and Kira, would you like to make 2 insight checks, or would you just like to make 1 against
2.
them?
She'd like to check against both of them.
Just so
she did 1. Sorry, she did 1 there. That was a 10, and then that was 12. 10 and a 12.
Okay, so I assume you want the higher numbers for Hayden?
Yep.
Okay, so you can tell Hayden's pissed at Valik for not putting money where he asked him to put it, right?
Yeah.
And Valik, nervous as hell! You can tell he looks up to fucking Hayden for some damn reason, while Hayden is obviously disapproves of this man.
Mm-hmm.
And Hayden's like, I am removing you from my council. That's what Hayden says. And Valik's like, no! And he starts like running towards him, and Hayden is standing up. He hasn't even finished his meal. It's not even been 10 minutes.
Oh my god.
And he's running up to him like, no! And he grabs onto him like, he gets on his knees, grabs onto his like fucking shirt and shit like that. And he's like, no, I can't deal with your funding. I've lost everything ever since that Lalvin bitch stole everything.
Mm-hmm.
And Hayden's looking down at him like it's not affecting him at all. And he's like, he just is like, I don't care. You chose to lose everything because you're greedy, selfish, and a narcissist. I am none of those things. And I hope that when I first met you, that maybe you'd gain some sense. But obviously, that's not the case. And I think I should redirect my funding elsewhere. And I think you should honestly be revoked from your leadership.
Bitch.
And Valik's like fucking sobbing, by the way. Kira, you've never seen
Kira
this
is like
fucking
holding herself back from laughing, bro.
deprived. And he's like sobbing. And he's like, I even tried to get one of your allies with us. That girl, that small child girl.
Oh. And
Hayden raises a brow. And he's like, go on. What the fuck? Like, what are you doing? Kira, you can insight check this.
Yeah.
And okay, back to Rybus and Emiliano.
Good morning.
And you made a 16 intelligence check. And Rybus, would you like to make an intelligence check also?
Honestly, why not?
Why not? You could. Nothing comes negative of this roll. I'll say that.
Free. I fucking failed.
Oh, you're dumb as fuck. Emiliano, you can kind of remember the notes, right? You can kind of, but you're gonna have to fiddle with the piano for a few minutes. Okay. You roll one more intelligence check because you never played a piano in your entire life.
Me?
Yeah.
Did you say me or Haley? Okay.
Haley got a 1, so definitely not Haley.
Haley, Rybus is picking his nose at the moment.
Okay. 12?
You can't really figure it out. You're just playing notes. You don't know where the fuck it is. Really hard. And by
what if I pray? What if I pray? Can I pray?
if you want to,
Kinda.
you can do it. I mean, I won't stop you.
I'll think about it.
Okay, I'll let you think about it. I'll go up to Kira and your insight check. You still obviously tell Hayden doesn't know what the fuck he's saying. Like he knows, but he doesn't know. And then Valik's absolutely broken. Like absolutely broken. Like he's just a man. He's like, I did it for you to eliminate her, right? You wanted to eliminate her. And Hayden, like his eyes widen. He's like, where did you get that idea? And he says, well, you need that other ally for your council, right? So you can find out all those things about whatever the creators you talk about, all those other things, everything. And, she had information, right? So I thought the best way was, just like I did before, eliminate them. And Hayden's like, I did not tell you to eliminate anyone. If anything, it sounds like you're eavesdropping on me. Yes, she did not agree. However, I'm not going to kill an innocent child just because they don't agree. I can find the information with my counsel also. And the fact that you do something so childish, I don't know what to say. I think you should be dead.
Oh, shit.
And Valik's like, scared. He's over here like...
Oh my god,
yeah, he's lost
freaking Hayden might do our thing for us.
I hope he does.
Kira's watching intensely.
You can also make an insight check at this point. To see whatever you want, though. You have to be specific on what you might want to see.
When Hayden says that okay, I guess insight whether or not, well, I guess I'll be able to see that one way or another. I don't really know what to insight, to be honest, because it seems like they're both telling the truth. Like, you know what I mean? Like, to Kira, obviously, it makes more sense that, fuckface
Valik
over here would do something like that. She still doesn't like Hayden, still doesn't trust him, but it does make more sense that Valik would do something like that, because it seems a little too reckless for, our guy. Hayden. So she's, I don't know, maybe incite Hayden to see if he's actually gonna kill Valik.
Sure, go ahead and say anything you want. And Emiliana Rybus, you're over here messing with the piano at the moment. Yeah, but you hear commotion in the dining room. You hear like vivid sobbing.
The fuck?
Monkey.
Here's a dumbass, apparently, so...
Well, I guess y'all are just gonna sit at the piano.
No, I've made my decision.
What do you want to do?
I'm going to pray and see what happens. God has never left me astray.
You pray and nothing happens.
Fuck!
But as soon as y'all are just messing around, you see Norton come down the hall.
Fuck!
He's angry, and he's like, what have y'all done? And he starts running down the stairs after y'all!
Oh wait, did we leave the room?
No, you're in the piano room. He's down the stairs. He's coming down the stairs.
It's a fucking horror game, bro.
Where do we hide?
Go to locker.
Yeah, is there a locker?
No, that guy from Outlast.
What are you gonna do? He's coming after y'all. He's coming after y'all, bitches.
Does he know that we're in the piano room?
No, you're not. It's not. Piano is not a room. If you go back to the map, which is up like a few pages, right?
Oh yeah.
You'll notice that it's kind of like an open area under the stairs.
So he just fucking
Okay.
sees you guys and he's coming
I'm
after
gonna
you.
run.
You
I'm gonna sneak into a bedroom and then hide under her bed.
He sees you.
Okay, then
Just knock him
I don't
out.
Him and knock him out
Fucking
again?
yeah. Just fucking
Go ahead.
yonk his shit.
Resolution,
He's
go ahead.
annoying as hell.
Ribus, he's running after you, and you're gonna have to roll a strength check.
Oh, that's what you're good at,
That's
though.
fine.
Go ahead. Woo! Kill his ass. Oh
No!
Ribus, for some reason, right? You try to swing at him, but I don't know what happened, but you miss because you're paying attention to your human hand instead of like where you feel like your bugbear one was. So you end up overshooting. But at the same time, as you try to hit him, he runs into you, right? Like just full force runs into you, and he can't really knock you over because you're a bugbear. But your disguise stone drops off of you onto the floor. And the disguise fades, and he sees that you're a giant bugbear, and he falls to the ground. He's like,
I will.
He's like, bugbear!
Oh shit! As a reaction to him running, can I kick him in the face and knock him out?
I'm sorry, you didn't prepare that reaction enough ahead of time.
And then see if he falls.
Yeah, I'm sorry, you didn't prepare an action ahead of time, but he's on the floor, so.
I'm gonna hit his ass.
All right, go hit him again. Punch him in the head.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay, he's knocked out. He's knocked the fuck out.
We're punching a fucking man in the head.
Kira, you notice that you hear the screams, right? And they Hayden and Valik obviously hear the scream. Well, Valik kind of, but Hayden more. And he looks towards the door, like the area where it came from, that kind of hallway shit.
Kira has a bad feeling, and she's gonna regret this. Well, actually, she's gonna take this opportunity. Well, okay, this is gonna be really reckless.
Go ahead.
She's gonna. Would you say that Valik is distracted?
Very. He just basically lost one of his apparently trusted business partners, and he hears a fucking scream of a bugbear! And then Hayden's over here like, what the fuck is that?
Wait, I can hear my dog in the distance?
No.
Oh. My dog. I was like, y'all can hear her?
Obviously, Lily's on the ground fucking groveling to Hayden. So.
Fuck. Kira's gonna have to make a decision, isn't she? Okay, so, I'm trying to think what would be more Kira. I don't know, because she wants to kill this fucker right now, but I don't think she's gonna do that. She's not gonna do that, even though it'd be so fucking easy. She's not gonna do that. She's going to... How much glass is on the table? Like, glassware?
A lot.
Okay, she's gonna take her arms and drag them across the entire table.
So I'll just knock them all off?
Just every single glass on the table, like arms across the table, and just start running to the other side of the room to make as much noise as possible so that they can get that dude out of there.
You do that, and Hayden looks towards your way. Valik kind of looks towards your way, but not that much. And Hayden obviously is confused. He's actually going to make a perception check. He notices you're there, but doesn't seem to say anything, and he just looks to Valik, who's fucking sobbing. And
he's overwhelmed.
And he tries to get him off his leg, basically. He doesn't seem affected by it, but he doesn't seem like he's going to investigate, and Valik is already fucking crazy.
I think at this point, Kira's gonna want to be ready to whip out a weapon and fucking kill Valik, because that's where she's at right now.
You're gonna do that, right?
She's not gonna kill him right now, but I don't know. I'm just in my mind, she's preparing, because if Valik starts heading for that door, she's gonna fucking kill him.
Yeah, everything's quiet now because fucking Ribus knocked out fucking Norton.
Scream, bugbear again.
Bugbear! I just thought that fit him too well. That was funny to me.
That is so funny. I can't.
But everything seems to go quiet, and eventually Hayden gets fucking Malik off his foot. And he's like, fucking hell, like shit, it's just crazy. And he like raises his hands a bit, and he like he's like, oh, what? I don't know what the fuck going on. But he just like crosses his arms as he sees Valik, a pathetic little baby, and gives a sigh. And he's like, well, I guess I'm heading towards your treasury now. After all, you have a few valuables to me that you need to give in compensation for all the money you've wasted.
No.
But first he let's see. Oh, he knows you're there, Kira. He looks towards you and he sees you like on the table readying your weapon.
Yeah.
And he just like shrugs his shoulders and like do whatever you want, kind of like look. And just like walks out.
Walks out to fucking Ribus standing there.
Yeah, he's like, oh, what a coincidence. Yeah, Hayden does not seem aggressive, by the way.
I don't care if Hayden seems aggressive or not. Valik, if Hayden mentions that Ribus is there and Ribus is with Kira, Kira's fucked.
So basically he leaves the room. As you watch him leave the room, Valik's still on the floor sobbing like a baby. He's in a baby fetal position. Ribus, you see Hayden just look straight towards you. Out in the open with your fist clenched after punching Norton in the face. And he's like, wow, so that's where the screams came from. Interesting.
He won't say anything, but he'll wave.
And he waves back and he's like, I suppose you don't know where the treasury is at all? Possibly?
No idea.
No.
And he's like, all right, let me take a look around. And he goes towards like y'all's area. He approaches basically you and Emiliano. But Kira, you're left alone in the room with Valik just sobbing on the ground.
She is thinking long and hard about this.
Bro, just kill him. He's right there.
There's a lot of moral complications with this, Haley. Okay. I mean, fuck it, I guess. You know. I honestly, okay, this is gonna sound really bad, but I think Kira kind of feels bad for him. But like, you did this to yourself, kind of feel bad for them.
That's what Hayden said. He said you did this to your damn self, so like, bye.
Yeah, like you fucked yourself over. You kind of are getting what you deserve, logically, kind of thing. But and I don't know. I guess she kind of feels like killing him would be a bit of a, scapegoat. But I don't know how. I don't know. I'm bothered.
Well, think about it some more, and I'll continue with Hayden and Ribus interaction. So he notices fucking Emiliano trying to play notes, and he's like, "Ribus, what is Emiliano doing?"
I don't know.
I assume he's never taken piano lessons before. And he goes up to him, Kira, you better get back here! Kira!
Get your ass in here.
Get your ass in here. Hayden's about to talk to your ass. Damn, she did.
She been gone.
Oh, what? I didn't mean to be myself. My bad. That was on me.
God, girl.
You kept saying Kira. I was like, Kira, come back.
Kira.
Okay.
But
No.
so basically,
there's gonna be a problem.
So basically, he approaches you and he's like, "What are you trying to do?"
Well, I'm trying to play this sheet music.
Oh, you don't
I found this record. Oh, I don't have it. Shit.
And he's like, sheet music record? I mean, there's no sheet music in front of you.
I know, but there was one. Did I hear it? I don't think I even heard it, did I?
Well, you did hear it and you kind of remember the tune, but you can't. You don't know
the tune.
You don't know how to play the piano.
Can I mention something really quick?
Yes.
Ribus and Emiliano, I'm pretty sure you guys still think that this guy's the one that killed Girl in Tower.
You do.
Yeah.
I guess we have to commit arson. You ready?
I just want to mention that for, like, if that's going to change how you interact with him while he's here.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. Because I completely forgot about that. Because I mean, because we know, but they don't know. You know what I mean?
Your characters do know. Your characters do know. Your characters know that he fucking killed Girl in Tower, but that's actually not the truth. So. Anyway.
Okay.
Well, what do you want to do? Hayden's like, you're humming at the tune to him.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
He doesn't know.
He's gonna roll an intelligence check. And he's like, oh, I can do that easily. And he types the notes on the piano of the Minecraft theme. And the staircase shifts. And it opens up into like another staircase going down to a basement. And Hayden's like,
all along.
Hayden's like, wow, interesting. And he starts walking down there. He starts just going towards it.
Wait, shit, what are you supposed to do? Yeah, like,
you're going with him. Rivas is going with fucking Hayden. What do you want to do, Emiliano?
I'm going. He's my bodyguard, so.
Okay, you all go down with Hayden. And Kira, it is now your turn. I saw you roll a D2.
Yeah, it was a roll between to kill or not to kill. She pulls out her flame-tongued sword, and she walks over to Valik, and she doesn't like. Okay, she holds first because she wants to say something, but she wants to be ready to fucking behead him. That's her decision. Yeah. And before she attempts to behead him, she's going to say the lines, "You did this to yourself, but even such, you deserve much worse than this." And she's gonna cry and go, "Bah!"
Yeah, as you say that, right? He looks up. As soon as you like do that, your invisibility does fade because it does fade after an hour, and an hour has passed.
Mm-hmm.
So as you're beheading him, he sees you, and his eyes widen in surprise. Right? Mm-hmm. And I don't know how fast you're doing this action. Do you let him time to speak, or you just kind of fucking go for it?
None. She fucking is going for it.
As soon as the blade almost hits his neck, you see almost relief in his eyes. As you behead him.
Oh, he's gonna be kind of sad about this. I mean, not really. I mean, I don't know.
I mean,
why
Valik was
is he sad about this? He doesn't even know it's happening.
Emiliano is a terrible, terrible person. He has degraded literally almost all of his kingdom besides the drow. He has, well, you haven't known about the Grown Tower thing, but I think that would make you 10 times more angry as Emiliano. He's literally like the worst person on the planet, and you're a lawful good, and lawful goods will say die to evil.
Yeah.
And basically,
no, you're good. You're right. You're right.
Yeah,
I just feel bad.
He also
really.
he also killed Kira's wife. So I mean,
yeah, known. Kira did tell you this, so
yeah, no.
But
and you know what? Fucking die.
Yeah, Kira, you saw a flash of relief go by as he notices that he's gonna die, basically, and then he dies. Congratulations.
Good. We did it!
Blood splatters on the floor, and you just watch his head roll. That's it. Congratulations.
This is like when Thanos dies in Endgame.
I don't. Really yeah, I don't. Yeah, it doesn't feel the way that Kira wanted it to feel. It feels different. It's like how you've been hell bent on revenge, and you're like, once I get it, everything will be better, but it doesn't.
Yeah, it literally was like, oh shit, that was kind of.
Well, she's gonna just grab his head and take it to the servants' quarters and say, "You're all fired."
They're kind of like relieved, but also they're like, how are we gonna feed our families? Like, what are we gonna eat?
I am really sorry, but
they did just give them one plat each, so.
There's a few more servants that don't have one plat, so.
Oh, well, that was their fault for not being there.
Yeah, but they don't seem disturbed.
How many servants?
There's exactly 10, and you've already given most of them platinum. So
Okay,
Whatever
the ones that they didn't give platinum, she's going to mention the bakery that they can go to like, because I'm pretty
food.
sure they can, for like food, because I'm pretty sure Zanri and Samadhi could like show them to some place or help them out a little bit.
Yeah, they don't look like bad workers. I'll say that they look like
Yeah.
they're able to work.
Yeah,
So.
so she's gonna recommend that to them and just say that you know Kira.
They nod their head and they're like, you know what? They're like, they actually thank you. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Also, as you pass by the service, you see fucking Norton knocked out on the ground.
She's gonna try and wake him up.
He's not dead, but he's like, you know how you're knocked out cold, right?
Wake up!
Basically,
Wake up!
She's gonna start
basically how he is.
shaking him vigorously to wake him up.
And he's like, you just shake him vigorously. He's like, what is it? And he's like, oh, Valik!
Hi, your boss is dead, and she hands him his head, and then she walks down towards the treasury.
He looks traumatized, but we're not going to address the rest of that.
Yeah,
oh my gosh, the therapy is gonna have to go through.
Yeah, but as soon as you head down, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's seems to be a steel door as you go down the spiral downward staircase. As Haydn is leading y'all, Emiliano Rivas. It's locked, but he does like a little hand wave in front of it, and it unlocks. And he opens the door, and you're both in the treasury along with Haydn. Gold and platinum lay across everywhere. It's like a fucking dragon's hoard. Golden chests, crazy artifacts, and what seems to be on a pedestal, all pretty and nice as an orb.
Oh, the thing that, he's gonna steal immediately.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Haydn instantly starts walking towards the orb.
Let's not do that.
Well, now we're gonna have to fucking work with him if he gets it from you guys.
Yeah, and you're coming down the stairs. Are you coming down fast, or are you just basically like kind of like taking your time?
Yeah, I don't think she knew about, him going to the treasury unless she did, because she was dealing with Valik at that point.
Yeah, so I suggest you're just kind of like walking. But
Yeah,
not, like,
she's just
slowly.
kind of walking because she assumes that her friends, because that's where her friends were.
Yeah. So eventually, you just see Haydn walking towards the orb. What do y'all want to do, Emiliano Rivas?
Shit, man. I think we just gotta get his ass.
Maybe. I mean, he doesn't seem like he's unintelligent. Like, he will have a conversation with you. But Rivas only knows fight, so.
Yeah.
So, Emiliano, you're gonna have to figure something out.
Oh no, she's too late! The dog's got her!
And Doggy's got her.
Well, I'm just gonna wait a little bit till Kiara shows up because
Ribus is fully fight mode, and Emiliano's the only reason of logic other than Kira, but Kira just kind of went through her own thing just now.
Yeah, because this orb is kind of our only passageway to the next part of our journey. So
seeing the hugest pity party thrown for this Valik because he literally lost everything in that moment, killing him.
I know. That's why I didn't want to kill him, but then I was like, we should probably kill him. But also, like, that's why Kira was having, like, because she felt like if he would have, like, lived, that his life would have been hell kind of thing, and that would have been better off, but.
Because, as you heard, he was basically broke poor.
I know.
The town is free.
I know, but I feel like she basically, was like, I'm gonna not kill him for the reasons that I'm, like, for revenge, but then, like, it still feels like that's what she did in the end, and I'm kind of bothered by it.
Even no matter what, it was like you caused his downfall.
Yeah.
But also he caused his own downfall for not becoming a better person.
Yeah, so I guess Kira kind of feels guilty because she kind of went back on her promise, at least in her eyes, even though that might not be accurate.
Well, Anna was like, it doesn't matter if you kill him because he is a terrible person anyway.
I know, but, like, she said for the right reasons, and she just doesn't feel like she did it for the right reasons because he basically was defeated already. Anyway, continue, because Kira's back.
Wait, Kiara, so, Kiara, you good?
Yeah.
Okay, so Hayden is heading towards the spear. Rybus is automatically in fight mode, right? But you know Hayden's not like unintelligent. He will have a conversation.
Fuck him.
All right, what do you want to do?
Emiliano wants to fight too. Oh yeah, because they both think that he's
Yeah,
the
that
one
is
that did that
true.
to Girl in Tower. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yep. Fuck
Even though
him.
I want to remind
Go
him.
ahead. All right, go ahead. What do y'all want to do?
Rybus
I
wants
don't
to
have
launch
any.
at him and like tackle him.
Honestly, no. Let's do Soulbreaker.
Okay, but we have to be careful of the orb.
I'm gonna let you both do it at the same time. How about that?
Oh my
Okay,
God, he's gonna hit me. with
Not
Soulbreaker.
Emiliano using Soulbreaker and basically showing that he has the powers of the new gods. I hate it here.
And then I'm not thinking he fucking is enraged about Girl Tower.
Oh my god.
Raging.
All right, so roll for Soulbreaker and Rybus roll for a strength check.
Oh shit, this is gonna go awful. I think.
Oh,
19.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
This is amazing.
That's see.
So Rybus, you fall flat on your face, right? For some reason,
Or else, like, he would have hit his ass. With
Yeah.
You're filled with rage, like so much rage and like anger that you just end up running, but trip over like some pieces and just fall flat on your face. And Emiliano, you aim Soulbreaker at him, but Hayden immediately turns around and casts like a shield around him.
Whoa!
Oh!
And he seems surprised by the action. Like, no cap. He's like, wow, what the fuck? And Kira, you come in as soon as you see like Emiliano end his like Soulbreaker ray at Hayden. And then Rabbit's just lying pathetically on the ground. He doesn't seem hurt. He doesn't seem hurt. Hayden like decasts his shield and he's like, whoa, what the fuck?
Kira's like a little like shook.
If he was surprised by it, why can he have a shield reaction?
I can't tell you yet.
He's a big bad evil guy.
I'm gonna punch him. I want to punch him.
Kira needs to do something as she enters the room. As
Yeah.
you see them both
Yeah.
Just like, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the heck is going on?
Well, to be fair, she still wants to kill Hayden, but she's gonna be like, she thinks about it long and hard for a second, and she's like, wait.
Now you hear Emiliano and Rybus just look towards you, and also Hayden like looks towards you.
We're looking. We're waiting.
He didn't try to kill Girl in Tower.
What?
That was Valik, and he is dead.
Oh. My apologies, Miss Girl. Let me help you up. Oh my god, what happened?
Well, Hayden's like, he like dusts himself off. He's like, geez, well, I didn't want that to escalate any further.
My apologies, Miss Girl.
Miss Girl?
My apologies, Miss Girl. Her name is Miss Toiler.
I knew Kira had some vengeance against Valik, but also I didn't expect you, Emiliano and Rybus, to be here, and also that y'all seem interested in the treasury also.
Mm-hmm. Why are you here?
Well, first, I'm here to claim all the dues he owes, but also I'm here for his recent artifact. After all, I can provide vital research into the craters.
She thinks really hard for a second. She's like...
He's rolling an insight, and he's like, it seems like that you all also want the orb, if I'm not mistaken.
Honestly, that's not too far off.
Yeah.
And he steps to the side, revealing the orb in his view. He's like, well, y'all can take it.
Okay.
Everyone stares at him suspiciously.
Yeah, Hayden's like, you can take it.
Why?
Because it seems like you all have certain research points that you need it for more than I do.
Who am I to question fate?
That moment when we do the thing, and then he's like, oh, so that's what they were doing all that for. I'm talking as if it happened in the future.
He's like, you can all
Um,
have it. I'll just get my employees to take everything else here.
Oh, okay.
Unless you all want something else from here also.
I mean, I kind of want to take the piano, but I don't think I can fit it. In my backpack.
Are you down?
yeah,
Are you
Kira's
down?
gonna fucking smack Emiliano.
Oh my god. But Haddon's like, yeah, you can all take the orb if you'd like.
Okay, thank you so much.
How
I'm just
big is
gonna-
it?
It's like the size of a like volleyball, like a basketball kind of thing.
Damn.
Oh, I wanted it to be like those, like, remember, like, in, like, middle school, there was, like, those big, like, glass balls, and the guy would, like, swirl it around his fingers, and it was,
Yeah.
like, magic.
I want you to know, who's gonna pick up the orb?
I don't want to pick it up. Well, unless that someone else wants to pick it up, but I kind of want to.
Kira doesn't touch things.
Actually, no, it would be smarter if Ribus picks it up.
No, it would not be smarter. Last time Ribus had something important, it was stolen off of him.
Okay, I shall take it.
That
Here's what.
doesn't mean it can't be taken off you too.
I
So,
mean, who has the
orb
higher
looks like this.
intelligence? Oh, that's cool.
The orb looks like this. It's not really glowing yet, but the patterns in it are like embedded.
Yeah.
And when you pick it up,
Woo!
when you pick it up, it's 30 pounds. It's heavy.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
god.
It is pure metal, the size of a basketball. And it's not glowing
strong, man.
at the moment, but you can tell you're gonna have a hard time carrying this if you keep it on forever.
Okay. Is there? I wonder if there's like a little like you know when you go to Walmart and there's like the little crates that you put on the ground with wheels.
There's nothing in this room that's like that.
Oh. I guess we could take turns holding it.
Ribus would be able to carry it easily, but you know.
Yeah, Ribus, you'll be able to carry it easily. It's heavy. Take it. It's too heavy for me. I'm so sorry, but you're the muscle here.
I don't think he has a problem with that.
Would you like to check if Emiliano was lying about how heavy it is?
No, I'm just gonna take it.
You take it and the
I'll
weight.
figure out how heavy it is.
Yeah, the weight's unexpected, so you drop a little bit, but it's nothing you can't carry. But you're surprised by how heavy this small object is, or
Yeah.
kind of like a medium-sized object. But you have no problem.
Yeah, I added it to his weight that he's carrying, and he's still unencumbered, so
Yeah, so you're fine.
I can carry 570 pounds.
What purpose would you need to carry that much?
Girl in
I
tower.
don't know, but I can
Curl in
press back
tower,
and
yeah.
lift 1,000 pounds.
You could literally pick up all of us and run.
Yeah, Hyde is just
Yeah.
sitting there, and he's like, "Okay, yeah, cool." That's just. If you'd like to ask him any questions, he seems open to it.
Do I have any questions?
Someone should ask him why he's even doing all this. Like about
Yeah,
the
like
creatures.
what are you doing here? Like you're here for what? Like what is?
Yeah, Kira's really
Why?
intrigued by that question. She's staring at him intensely.
Well, you know, Savior is an organization to help the people, just as always, as I explained before. And we heard Kingstonville was having some, well, class problems, right? So I get in contact with their leader, Valik. And at first I'm like, okay, let's see what he can do with this money. And then through my observations with some of my employees in town, they're undercover, I found out that he wasn't putting the money that I gave him where I wanted it, which was more towards, you know, the actual area that needs it.
I want to insight that.
Go ahead. You can all insight it if you'd like.
Where's my insight?
I think Kira's just kind of listening.
All right.
Hey, Yin.
He's telling the absolute truth. Completely
Okay.
true. Emiliano, it's absolutely true. Like he's telling no lie. And Ribus, he's also telling the truth.
What did Emiliano get?
20, pure
Oh
20.
shit.
So
Okay.
he knows Emiliano, this man is telling the truth. And eventually I wanted to cut ties with him, and he eventually put himself into debt. He was part of the council because I chose some people from major cities to be a part of it to research the dark creatures that are rising and harming the people. There is one about to fester around Kingstonville, and we're trying to prevent it as much as we can.
There's
Dang.
what?
Those dark auras, you know, those monsters that have been arising.
Fuck. Okay.
So that's why, of course, I told you I tend to research the craters because it seems like these are more of their creatures than anything.
Dang.
Okay.
Dang. Okay, maybe we should stick around
So, why did you decide to work with Valik knowing how and who he was?
That's a
At first
great
I didn't
question.
know. I will say that. At first I didn't know, and I made a mistake, and I did not research into him very well. However, I slowly got to know him and realized that he's just a greedy bastard who wanted everything. However, I don't think change of leadership can be that fast, and I'm not the one for just assassinating people out of the blue.
Well,
So I was hoping to influence him in some way with my money to hopefully put his effort more towards military or, the other part of the town. However, it seems that did not come true.
Unfortunately.
Luckily, I did not give him most of my funds, and it was only a small portion.
That would be good.
And I think this town needs a new leader, and I think we'll probably assist in the aid of that, but I'm not going to rule this town, nor is my organization. We're only an aid, not a ruler.
I think I have an idea of who could.
You do? Well, I'd love to meet them because I feel like I kind of started this also.
I think take responsibility.
Yeah, you can tell he obviously is like, yeah, I made a mistake.
Okay, so we have the orb.
Yes, you have now acquired orb.
Okay.
Is it gonna be Bam?
That's what Kira's thinking, yeah.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, because she loves Bam very much, and she knows that he's a rightful and justice-oriented dude.
If you bring Hayden's gonna speak, and he's gonna be like, if you bring the ruler to me now, I'll just leave the treasury as is, as I think they would need the money to run the town, if anything.
Okay. Then I mean, I don't think she wants to carry everyone there, so she's gonna be like, "Hey, Ribas, hey, Emiliano, chill here for a second. I'll go get them."
Okay.
All right,
Say
so
less.
I want Kira. You want to make a perception check in the room.
Okay. 18.
You notice a secret entrance behind some gold, like a secret passageway.
Oh.
Tell him not to?
She's gonna keep note of that. But she's not gonna address that right now while Hayden's there because she still doesn't trust him.
No problem. So you leave the area and go get it. And Emiliano Rabis, you can ask any questions or have normal conversation with him to find more about him.
Cool.
I'll give you some, and then I'll let you know when Kira comes back because you're just gonna wander, Kira.
Yeah.
You're gonna have like a little time adventure.
Yeah, because I don't have any. I don't think I have any questions.
Yeah. I don't.
You did cast Soulbreaker in front of him, Emiliano, so I'll just let you take note of that.
Yeah, I don't think Emiliano would address it if like the other dude didn't.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't pull up.
I didn't even know I didn't actually took note of it or not.
You could ask him how he blocked it.
No.
Oh yeah, I can ask him like, how did you block my attack? What was that? How?
Well, I'm a sorcerer by heart, and we do have defensive magics.
I did not know.
I could tell your magic was not of any that I've seen, but I don't think I'll delve into that if you're not comfortable.
Thank you.
Just thank you.
Yeah, he
Hey,
just
Phoebe.
doesn't seem to mind. But Kira, you eventually come back. It's now afternoon.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no, you went at night, so now it's kind of like midday. It's been a pretty long day.
Yeah.
I'll say that. You eventually come back with Bam. Hayden does leave the treasury room. So if Emiliano Ribas, you want to leave also, you can do that too.
Was there anything else interesting in the house?
No.
Any other valuables we can take for some money?
You can take some money from the treasury, sure. There's a lot.
Why don't we just take 3 plat to replace the ones we gave away?
Yep.
And also you can roll, if you really want, you can roll a D100 for a magical item.
Ooh, let's do that.
D100?
Well, it has to be one person, so either Emiliano or Ribas, because either one of you is in the thing.
Haley's
Ribas,
doing
go
it.
ahead.
Okay. Let me just open my magical item little table.
You better get something so immaculate.
It's all in luck, baby.
Dang.
What?
Not the
Wait,
cackle.
you're laughing,
You found a fucking rod in the gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, you found a rod with a button on the end of
A
it.
rod?
Bro, that's the immovable rod. I know what that is.
Immovable rod? I know what that is.
Okay, we don't know what that is technically because it could be a bunch of different types of rods. But like with a button, I'm 90% sure it's the immovable rod.
Yeah, it's a button on the end of the rod, and it's just a metal rod.
Yeah,
What's
someone
the
read.
button do, or do
Are-
I know?
You can press it.
Yeah,
Can I like
just press
perception
it.
check it
Just
first?
fucking go for it.
You can perception check it. Go ahead.
I will.
Ribus says, "Let me think first."
I'm about to just press it. I want to press it.
He will hold it so you can't reach it.
Okay.
He holds it up in the air.
With the perception check, it's obvious this is a very kind of common artifact. It's called the immovable rod.
Whoa, I was right.
You know, if you press the button, the rod will stay in place no matter what the fuck happens to it, and you can just hold on to it.
I mean, to be fair, it is helpful. We know it's helpful.
It is.
It's super helpful.
So
Now you have an immovable rod.
you have the immovable rod. Yay!
Yay.
But that's the only treasure in this room that seems to outstand to you, besides just golden items.
Right.
Hayden just leaves, and he's just waiting at the entrance, kind of. Do y'all leave the treasury, or you're just gonna stay there and smell the money?
Guess we should leave.
You're just smell the money.
I just want to smell the money. I want to swim in it.
Can Kara talk to Bam before she just brings him here and signs him up for
Yeah.
something?
And Bam is sitting in his chair, and he's like, "Well, you are back."
Hi. Valik's dead, but because he's dead, we kind of need a ruler for the town. Yay!
He's like, perfect opportunity.
Yeah, I was thinking you could be the ruler.
He like ponders a bit, and he's like, and Bam's like, "That works for me."
Okay. I also have to ask you something first.
Of course.
I'm gonna take you to go meet a guy named Ryden, okay? And he works for a place called an organization called Savior, okay? Now they're gonna want to help out the town a lot, and you can accept their help, but remember, never owe a debt to Ryden, or Savior.
That is fine with me. I don't like to hold debts anyway.
Okay, and don't trust him no matter what.
It's okay. I understand the political climate. I watch the news.
Awesome, Bam. Okay, we're set then. Let's go.
It's like you can tell like Bam's a little unsteady about it, but he doesn't seem to be voicing his exact concerns to you yet.
I think anyone would be pretty easily took by suddenly ruling a town.
She's gonna talk to him a little bit, like as they go, kind of, and like I guess that she wants to understand what he's concerned about first, like if it's something like of note.
And Bam says, "Well, I am great friends with the people around here in our district. However, if I end up taking power, what would happen to the top district? I know I do not like them that much, but to have it crumple to the ground, basically causing chaos, is not the best idea.
True.
It would cause unrest in the town.
Speaking of
the
facts,
outside forces working.
Okay.
Then
merge it.
That is what I plan to do, but I know it will be difficult. Even though I know I can do it, it's going to be a hard time, which is why I'm the only time that I'm nervous about. But it's nothing to be too worried about.
Okay, well, I have two people who might be able to help you a little bit and give you some advice if you need it, and you know them already because you've met. Samadhi and Zanri, they love you, and they would 100% be willing to help you if you need their help or advice or anything, okay?
I know they do. They bake me little tiny cupcakes with frosting.
Yeah. Okay.
Bam, it needs his
I never
if he
eat
ends
in
up
front
like
of them, but don't
dying,
tell
I'm
them
gonna
this,
scream.
that I eat them.
Aw.
But eventually you bring Bam to the place.
Yeah.
Also, wait! Ooh.
Don't bring Joan into this.
Can see on the road.
Who do I see on the road?
Oh, shit.
She is going to run up to them and be like, "You need to hide."
And Girl and Tara's like, "What's up? What's going on? You have blood all over you. What are you doing?"
She didn't realize she had blood all over, and she goes, "We'll talk about that later.
Period.
You need to hide because a person you really don't like is here."
Clowns? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No. She's like, "He's here? You mean hiding?"
Yeah.
Yes. He also didn't try to kill you, but that's another story for another time. You guys need to get out of the city. We'll meet you outside of there when we leave.
Drummers looks at Girl and Tara, and Girl and Tara's like, wait, no. She's like, she wants to go, but at the same time, you can tell she like doesn't. But like, Drummer's just dragging her along. It's
Doesn't
like, okay,
want to
no,
die.
we're going. But like, he ends up running to the entrance of the town with her.
Okay, good.
Bitch, I elevate this shit.
I elevate this shit. I'm gonna do some rolls. Excuse me.
You're not accused. I'm calling the police
No,
right
shut
now.
the fuck up.
Anything, you come with Bam to the mansion. You can enter through the front now because obviously everyone's dispersed because Valik's dead.
Yeah.
Like, give a shit. So you enter the front gates, past the giant fountain, and you go inside. And Haydn is standing at the front, kind of, where Emiliano and Rivas are also standing there. And he like looks towards you and sees a Goliath, and he's like, "Is this the friend you were talking about, Kira?"
Mm-hmm.
He immediately goes up to me and he's like, "Well, it's very nice to meet you. My name is Haydn Ryden, and I am the owner of Savior. But I'm sure Kira has already told you the details on the way." And Bam doesn't like shake his hand, but he's like, "Nice to meet you."
I love this man. He better not end up like Bong or I'm gonna scream.
And they seem to continue their conversation. Bam's not speaking much; he's just more listening because he's not a big talker. But Haydn seems to be like talking to him about like the transfer of power and stuff like that.
Transfer of power.
Basically, like how Kira recommended him to lead the town. Bam's like, "Yes, I'm going to lead the town," and he says, "I'm leaving all this money for you," etc., etc., etc. Tell him about the problem that's arising near Kingstonville, and that Savior can help with that because they're researching into it. Stuff like that.
As I talk, Kira wants to grab Ribas and Emiliano.
Okay, what's up?
And she's gonna discreetly motion them to follow her to the treasury.
Alright, I followed her to
and
the
she wants to
treasury.
address that secret door that she ignored before.
Oh, yeah.
Right,
Okay.
so you address it, and it's covered in a pile of coins.
It's covered in what now? PowerPoint?
Move the coins out of the way.
You move the coins out of the way, just trudging along, like digging, and eventually it's like a little trap door, you know what I mean? But you can fit through it, but you have to like crawl, you know what I mean?
She is doing it.
Kira immediately goes in, and Milana and Ribas, you just see her go inside of it.
Bitch, I might have to follow.
And
Bye.
Ribas, I want you to know that you can't fit through the crawl space.
Aw.
So you just watch them go in as with puppy dog eyes.
Yeah, he's just like reaching his arm in at him.
Oh,
so sad.
Okay, so Kira and Emma, you're crawling through the space, and Ribas, I need you to make a perception check.
Don't be shy, put some more.
Bad.
Okay.
A 20.
You hear a gold pile behind you shuffle.
Oh.
Quickly whips around.
You should roll an insight check.
Demon.
Fuck. Ooh, bitch, that almost landed on a one.
Someone's invisible.
Kill them.
He'll take out his sword.
You see the figure panic, right?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
shit like that, and they dispel the invisibility on their face, and you realize it's girl in terror.
He lowers his weapon. He's like, "Oh my god."
And he's like, "Shh, I just want to see what this is all about."
Bitch,
He's
get
like,
your ass out of here.
also, I have questions. Why is Hayden talking to big ass machine? She just cusses right in front of you, but and he's like, why are they talking about like transfer of power and stuff? And like, did y'all interact with him? What did you tell him? Like, what's going on?
Oh my god,
Well, it's a
Ribus.
long story.
You can't tell that because you went in a hole. Yeah.
As you think of something to say, I'm gonna go to Emiliana and Kira, crawling through space. Eventually, it starts to widen out, right? And so you can now kind of stand up, but you have to like bend your backs in order to not like scrape your head. but actually, you smell the stench of blood, right? Like, but like old blood, right? And you see like claw marks against the wall. And I need you both to make a history check.
No, that's kind of nasty, bro.
Oh, we're
history.
so fucked. Kira's dumb.
15?
And now this is exactly what like the Bloody Knives territory was like, which is the Thieves Guild Slasher owned when he disconnected with his sibling. Bam. If you even remember.
Evil Goliath. Do you remember?
The man that... Who is it? Huh? Who's the Bloody Knives?
It was that lady.
No, not a lady.
I'm thinking of some other lady. Why am I thinking of a lady when I think of
Bam's brother, Slasher.
I know, Slasher. They had a fight, and it was
Bam's
fight.
Yeah, they had a fight, and eventually Slasher went crazy, but y'all don't know why yet, so.
No, we don't. He just said he went crazy with like power, kind of, sort of.
And eventually the crevice fades out and you enter what seems to be a dark room, but you both have dark vision, so it's fine.
Okay.
A giant double bed, some bones hang on the wall. There seems to be a giant sword similar to Slasher's sitting against the wall. And there seems to be like another vanity place, but the mirror's broken, and there seems to be a crown lying on top of like the vanity in front of the mirror.
I'm not putting that shit on, boy, but that's a nice crown.
She's gonna Arcana check it.
Go ahead.
Okay.
13?
Yeah.
A magical aura definitely comes off of it, but you can't identify like what it is.
Can I insight
Watch
whether...
me identify it.
Oh, you go for it. Yeah, you go for it.
Yeah, go Emiliana in case.
Never mind.
No.
Okay,
No, shit.
She's going to try and insight that aura on whether it's good or evil. Could she do that?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, just checking.
No.
No, you can't. You're dumb. I'm just kidding. Chaotic evil.
Okay.
Ooh.
She wants to she's going to put she wants to grab it, but she doesn't want to grab it, and she definitely isn't letting Emiliano grab it. She's gonna poke it first.
You're gonna poke it. A magical artifact. You're going to poke it.
You poke it. You poke it. It just shifts a little bit because you poke it, so the movement makes it move a little bit.
Okay,
Nothing happened.
Okay, she says, Emiliano, you're not touching this. This is evil. And she picks it up.
You pick it up.
You touch it?
And I need you to make a con saving throw.
Fuck it, I knew it. Oh, okay.
Oh, you're fine. You just you don't feel a headache or anything. It kind of feels like the way you put on the mask, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where you feel something like coming at you, like pressure on your head, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you hear a booming voice in your ears, and it says "awoken."
She says, "Okay, we definitely need to get out of this room.
Let's run. Run. We don't have time for this. We need to go."
Okay, back to Rivas as y'all are dealing with that shit. Rivas, Girl Tower's like...
He just slowly blinks while she's like...
He's like, why is he here? Have y'all been working with him? What are you doing? What's going on? You don't tell me anything.
We killed the old leader.
And okay, that's fine. I mean, he was evil anyway, so.
And we're helping to put someone we trust in power.
Like Bam? It was Bam?
Like Bam.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Okay. Okay, but why is he here? Like, you know, that disgusting human being.
Apparently he had business with the old leader.
Okay. Alright. So Girl Tower's like thinking and she's like, did you all get the orb at least?
Uh-huh.
And she like ponders a bit and she's like, why did he not take it?
He
It's
let
like,
us have
I swear to
it.
God, if Grillen Tower ends up being evil, Jacqueline, I think I'm gonna have to commit arson.
she's like, he just let you have it?
Yeah. It was kind of weird, but whatever. We have it.
I don't trust that. I think he has other motives. But we should address that later. At least we have the orb, so we won't be disintegrated in the portal.
Yeah.
But and she's like, where did Kira and Emiliano go?
We're dead.
He doesn't know. Wait, can he hear if they're coming back now through that little space?
Yeah, you can perception check.
Yeah, you just if you get good on this perception check, you definitely hear her being like fuck.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make it hard if Kira is saying something aloud. If y'all are basically like making noise, oh yeah, you're fine. You hear just Kira going fuck, and you hear shuffling of feet. Like shuffling, you know, like
Are they coming through the crawl space though?
yeah,
Because
you assume.
He wants to put his sword in front of it so Girl and Tower can't like run in there.
She trusts y'all enough to be like, okay, well, she's not dumb enough to crawl in the crawl space while y'all are trying to crawl out.
Yeah. But he also doesn't want to slam his sword there whenever, they're coming out so he doesn't stab them in the head or something.
Yeah, you'll know when they're coming out close enough to remove your sword. Not gonna make a check for that.
Yeah,
you'll know it in the bottom of your heart.
Yeah, but Kira, since you're holding the crown, right?
Mm-hmm.
You still feel like your vision's blurry. Emiliano's basically trying to lead you back to the crawl space, and y'all are running. As you're running through the room, which is not too big, but as you get there, you feel like there's figures at the corners of your eyes trying to grab at you.
Just saying no.
But you don't feel them, right? But they look like they're coming at you at the corner of your eye. And as soon as you look over, they just disappear. And they look like those disgusting broken mass creatures that you find, right? Not the nice looking ones that look human and they have nice fixed masks, but like the broken ones, like the ones in the desert, the ones in the dungeons and shit like that. But they look more like twisted.
She's like,
awful.
Bro, I just need this. I need to get this to her.
You are bustling. Nothing's really harming you, but mentally, yeah, you're fucking like mentally you're like, ah! But anyway, you roll high on con save, so you don't take damage. It's just scary. But you eventually both make it out, panting. Emiliano, you don't know what's going on, but you just fucking like ran like Kira, like something's happening, I must run. And eventually you both come out the crawl space. Kira, you're still holding onto the mask and everything like blurs your vision and you're like, ah.
Yeah,
how about
dropping it on the floor?
You drop it on the floor and it makes a metal clang sound against the stone.
Don't drop it.
Bro, and she just like is panting, bro. She's like, fuck. Wait, why are you here? And she immediately looks at Girl and Tower.
Girl Tower does like the oopsie pose, like the
oops.
like the let me fucking find the emoji. Let me fucking find it. She does like the let me fucking second. Let me type it in the chat.
Y'all lagging out so hard.
Shut up.
She is doing this thing.
Yeah, she's doing that basically.
Whoopee.
She's doing that. She's doing like the little finger thing. And she's like, well, I'm tired of y'all like leaving me out on the adventure and stuff. And I thought it would be nice to investigate. My adversary explained everything to me.
Okay, but like
she looks at her, she's like, okay, I'm not gonna argue with you. Do you have gloves?
Yeah, I always carry gloves with me.
Can I have them?
Yeah, of course. They're kind of small for you, but they'll Actually, they'll be able to fit. You have small hands too.
Yeah, she's gonna put them on and she's gonna try and grab the crown and see if that works.
They're ironworks, like they're like iron, like smithing gloves, are really thick. But you pick
Okay.
up the crown and nothing happens. But now you can view the crown in detail.
Okay, she says, this shit's evil. And this shit hurts.
And she's like, "How? Like, what kind of hurt? Like,
like new God hurts.
New God hurts." And Girl Toss, I'm really trying to grab for it.
You're not grabbing it.
No.
When I tell you this shit almost drove me insane, you're not gonna touch it. I refuse, little miss.
But experimentation comes with, experiments.
Is that the crown?
Yes.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and she's like, "What did you see? At least tell me. I need to figure this out. There's gonna be pieces to our puzzle."
I saw, she's gonna explain what she saw.
Okay. Actually, I want you to, because it's actually generally hard to explain, and I want you to actually go try to do a hard to explain thing.
Yeah, she's like, well, my head felt like how it feels whenever I put on the mask, which I've only done once, but and in the corners of my eyes, I saw the cracked masked figures of like that we keep fighting everywhere. And everything was very blurry.
And she's like, I was like, I think it's connected to one of the creators.
I think it's her. It's the her creator.
And Ground Tower nods her head. It's like, I think so too. This could be one of her artifacts, and I don't think that's a very good thing. Where did you find this?
We found it in a very we've she doesn't want to tell her, but she's like, we found it in that shaft over there.
And she like nods her head, and she's like, so Valik had this kind of thing with him. Haydn didn't let y'all have the orb despite it correlating with our plans, like his plans.
Maybe Haydn wanted this.
And Grand Tower's like, he could have. He actually could have. Maybe we could show it to him, and then we can find out.
No!
I mean, to best find our enemy's needs, we must show him the thing, I guess.
Yes, but if he sees it and he actually wants it, then he's gonna fucking take it from us, and plus he can't see you. So we need to take this shit and yeet away. Especially if he wants it.
And Grand Tower nods, and she's like, okay.
Oh, also, he wasn't the one to try and kill you. That was Valik, but he's dead.
Yeah, so. Rabbit's already told me that, so that's kind of like a shocker, because, maybe, I just don't trust his ass.
A little bit of a plot twist, a little bit of a brain scratcher.
I mean, I don't trust him either, but, I think that's worthy to note. I mean, I want to kill him less now.
And Grand Tower's like, it's okay, he's dead or not. But she nods her head, and she casts invisibility over her again. So she disappears. Voila. Magic trick. And you now
she's kind of superior.
You hold this crown in your hand in your ironworks gloves. Where do you put it?
I don't know where she's gonna put it, because if she puts it in her bag, then at some point she's gonna put her hand in her bag and fucking touch it again.
It really is.
So she's like, she kind of just wants to hold it till they get to a safe place where she could put it.
All right, that means you have to walk up.
Yeah, but that's why she doesn't want to show it to Haydn. Can she just wait in there until he leaves and just try to fucking avoid him?
I think that's a better idea.
I mean, you could. Yeah, you can just wait in the treasury.
Yeah, because I would say that she would wait in that secret room, because Haydn doesn't know about that, and just have them put the, coins back over it, and her just stand in there and wait for them to give her a sign or some shit.
Okay, let me roll some dice for a second.
Because she definitely doesn't want to put this in her fucking bag and someone snatch that shit.
It's funny because they start coming down the stairs. The treasury!
She starts immediately fucking going. She's gone. She's in the fucking. She's back in the fucking area she came from.
Everybody needs to quickly move the coins over the hole to make it look like it's not suspicious. I need everyone to roll a history check.
Okay.
Actually, no, intelligence.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, that's my fault. Kira, you don't need to make it because you're doing the one.
I'm gone.
You're the one
Okay.
hiding, but Emiliana Ribas and Girl in Tower will try to cover your tracks. An intelligence check.
Girl in Tower's invisible.
Yeah, but she's gonna move the coins before hiding comes in.
Oh, okay, good.
So, Ribas and Emiliana, give me your intelligence checks now!
I'm gonna be honest with you. I've been staring at what intelligence started with.
INT!
19.
Okay, well, you're the only one that you're the only one that knows, right? How it was, and the hole is like covered, but it's not. Like it's like the tip of it is showing, but it's still covered. You know what I mean?
Okay, so it's covered, but it's not. But the tip is showing. Okay.
But yeah, obviously, if Hyde did a perception check around the room, he'd probably be able to see it.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all need to fucking hide that better.
Yeah, but it's too late because they end up coming down.
Fuck.
No. And Hyden's like, "Oh, have y'all seen Kira? I'd like to discuss matters further." And she seems like she needs to be a part of it because she lives here, or used to live here.
I think she's not.
Don't lie.
Right
don't
now.
lie. Yeah, don't lie.
Okay, I will. I mean, that's not a lie. She's not available.
Yeah, tell half truths because he can't insight check that and see that you're lying.
Yeah.
That's not a lie. She's just not available.
Is that feeling well? That's fair. And he's gonna perception check the room now.
Fuck!
Nope. Just evaporate. I don't know.
No way!
He fucking knows. He fucking knows.
He looks like Rivus and you're kind of standing in front of the hole right there.
Yeah,
trying to but you can tell his eyes go towards it, right?
Yeah.
Like looking behind you.
Fucking dick.
And he like looks away from it towards Emiliano Rivus, and he just nods his head. It's like, well, I'll be waiting for her in the dining room. That's okay.
He definitely fucking knows. Great. Delicious. Fine.
And now let me make a roll for Golem Tower for stealth.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna see her bitch ass standing there, the dumbass. I hate her.
He's fine. He's fine. He just passes right over Golem Tower.
He was so fucking entranced by this fucking hole.
Yeah, he really was. He sat at the hall and said, okay, whatever, I'll just go like wait in the dining room with Bam. And they both leave.
I swear, there's like nothing wrong with him, but we just like we act like he's Satan.
Bro, he is Satan. We know he's Satan.
The coast seems clear.
Okay, then Kira will come out, but she's gonna before she comes out, she's gonna put the fucking crown in her book bag, even though she doesn't want to fucking do that.
You put it in your book bag, it just is in your
book bag.
I know, but it bothers her that it's in her book bag. She crawls out. Yeah, she crawls out, and she's like, "You guys really fucking suck."
Well,
I love you though. Kiss my
we're
ass.
trying our best, and that's all we can give you.
Yeah, no, I appreciate your attempt. And she whispers, she's like, "This is why you should not be here, Girl in Tower."
She's like, he didn't see me. It's okay.
He didn't see you because he almost saw this. Anyway, and she just she just walk. She doesn't want to walk out of the fucking treasury because if he sees her walk out of the treasury, then he'll know that they're.
If you wait for like a minute, he'd probably be in the dining room by now.
Okay,
anyway,
yeah,
so.
she'll wait and then she'll, walk in a different direction to make it look like she's coming from a different direction.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. I didn't even have performance check because they're actually in the dining room. It's kind of hard to do,
Just making sure.
Yeah, you're fine. Do y'all follow?
There we go. All right. Yes.
Okay, yeah, you all follow. You eventually come to the
She
dining
said,
room.
"Do you follow?" And nobody's fucking said anything.
Yeah, okay, so y'all make it to the dining room. Hayden and Bam are just talking.
We're in the
And-
dining room.
Yeah.
Are we dining? Are we fine dining and
The
reading?
food's kind of cold there because, no one really ate it. It seems like Valik's body was removed and already the blood is cleaned. So.
Ew. Oh, actually, no, it's clean. So it's
Yeah, it's removed. His body's no longer there.
She says,
Good.
no, there's nothing there.
And Hayden's like, Kiera, I just want to talk to you about the possible changes to the town Bam made.
Okay.
And since you
yeah.
also worked here long enough that you can possibly give recommendations.
Mm-hmm.
And he both leaves you to it, and he's just gonna wander off. Hayden's gonna wander off anyway.
Yeah, let him
Bye.
wander off. I already got the thing he wanted,
Bye.
so fuck him.
Ball head. Forehead.
Anyway. Okay, Bam, what's up?
He's like, interesting guy, but nothing too problematic. He just gave me some advice and told me that if Savior is going to help a bit with the restoration, which is fine.
Yeah.
There wasn't any depths included or any contracts.
Okay, just making sure,
Don't worry, I didn't make. If he offered me a contract, I would refuse. I don't do that.
Yeah. She just gives him like a fist bump, like, that's my guy.
I mostly just wanted to talk to you about the things I've already talked about, basically, to make sure that Hayden wasn't in earshot, really.
Okay.
Because I don't want him to know every single part of my plans.
Yes, sir.
He's so
Okay.
smart. He's so smart.
Yeah, so you just basically, typical explain politics stuff, but nothing too serious or complicated.
Joe
Yeah.
Biden.
She's already all for it, because she knows how
He
Bam
said
rolls and
he
everything.
said he's destroying the mansion.
Yeah, that's
He's gonna
definitely a
destroy
smart
the
idea.
mansion?
Yeah.
Because it's too far away and from the
It's-
city, and he wants to be close to the city.
Yeah, it's too far away, but on top of that, that makes him feel like he's superior to the people. That's why
Yeah,
he's in the city with the people.
He said he's gonna rent, not really rent, he's gonna buy out because there's a lot of money. He's gonna rent out like an abandoned manor that sits between the rich and the poor.
Aw.
Aw.
And
So
he'll
sweet.
fix it up and stuff and do political stuff there, basically.
Mm.
Sam can get it.
Have y'all checked where Girl in Tower is yet? She's invisible.
Girl in Tower, are you there?
No response.
Bro, fucking Hayden snatched her ass. We're fucked.
I'm gonna scream. I'm about to scream! Okay.
Unless
can
she
I do a
went to
check?
the trophy room thing.
Can I do an Arcana check to see if I can detect her in the room?
Yes, you can.
18.
Not her bitch ass being a bitch ass.
She's definitely not in the fucking room with y'all.
Oh my gosh, we're gonna go into
my God.
instant panic.
Rybus is gonna go to the gold room thing.
It's funny because as soon as you open the door of the dining room, you see something bump into a desk, right? Like a little end table, and a vase falls over and cracks on the ground. And you just see Grim Tower fucking slam herself into an end desk as she was trying to avoid Hayden's path, and ended up messing up. And Hayden's just looking at her like, "What?" Also, again, he's like, "What?" And Rybus, you only see this. Kira, Emiliano, and Bam just only hear the glass shatter, basically.
Bro, she is the fucking worst, I swear.
And she starts trying to back up away from Hayden as he just approaches her.
Do something?
Yeah,
If you'd like to come up to the scene.
Yeah, I think if Kira heard a sound, she'd walk out really quick. Or just
You all
peek.
walk out and see basically Hayden approaching Girl Tower, and she looks scared. And Girl Tower pushes herself against the wall, but Hayden just extends a hand to her.
Rybus is going to go over there, and he's going to get between them and start picking up the pieces of the vase.
They're kind of away from a vase, so you can't really pick it up.
Oh, shit.
but
Orange High School Club?
you can just stand between them if you'd like.
What can I just do?
Stand between them.
Yeah.
Act like you don't see her, yeah.
Yeah, but all you see is Hayden extend a hand to Ground Tower, who fell, and Ribus, you block instantly, and Hayden doesn't pull away because he didn't grab her or anything.
So he was trying to help her up.
Yeah, and basically, Ribus, you just block him, and he just backs up under, seeing that you don't like that, and Ground Tower just behind Ribus' giant figure.
Big ass wall.
Okay, to be fair, Jackal, the way you just
Big ass.
described that, it made it seem like he was about to grab her ass.
No, I meant sorry. No, I meant
The way that Jack describes everything about this man is just so sus.
Sorry, I meant in a way a friendly hand gesture. Because I didn't know if I wanted to do an insight check against that or not. But I guess you really would tell that he just kind of meant to extend his hand to her to help her up.
I was about to say.
I'm pretty
I'm
sure
about
he
to fight
knows
this
that
man.
she's there now, so Ribus is just gonna turn around and pick her up and he's just gonna carry her because he doesn't trust her anymore.
Gunstar looks defeated, but and Hayden just seems kind of neutral about the situation. Oh, she fell.
I
he's
hate him.
Well, he's well, for a day, this was pretty interesting, but I think I'll take my leave now. He's just okay. He's I just see girl in tower. I saw Valik cry and probably die. This shit. Okay, that's fine.
No, he definitely died.
It's just one of those days.
He's well, I hope everything goes well for all of you. I'm going to take my leave. And he does a bow and he exits the mansion.
Wait. Kira's gonna stop him.
And he looks towards you. He looks towards you.
She said, I actually had a quick question for you.
Oh, of course. Go on ahead, Kira.
Yeah, you said you came here for something. What'd you come here for?
It was for the orb in the first place.
Oh.
Then the next was a treasury, of course, because of the depths. But now that there's a new leader, I don't see a point of taking money away.
I want to insight check that.
Go ahead. You can all insight check it, honestly. You're all watching him.
Go ahead. You're not gonna find anything.
Nice on it. It was actually for the orb because he wanted to study it because it was creator artifact, shit like that.
Okay, then I go back to my first theory that he can't use it, and that's why he was okay. Anyway, continue.
So this means that
because why if he wanted it, right? Then why would he let us have it? That just doesn't make sense unless he can't use it and we're the only ones who can for whatever reason.
Right, I was just about to say, I thought anybody could use it.
That's the thing. Anyway, Kira's gonna say, okay, sorry, I was just checking.
That's no problem. And he does a little bow and he leaves the mansion. And Girl Tower just fucking she looks like she's dead on Ribus' shoulder.
Girl Tower, wake up! Wake up!
She's awake! She's leave me alone!
I just need to make sure.
I'm okay, I'm embarrassed.
Kira points up at her and is like, you are such a nunu head. You're a nunu head!
It's to fucking Girl Tower! But she's like, I didn't think he would just come out of the dining room. I thought there was gonna be more discussion. I was gonna leave the house.
Me.
You shouldn't have been here, honey.
And he came right to my path, and then I just got panicked and I ran into shit.
This is why where's Dwimmer?
She's like, well, I played a trick on Dwimmer and copied myself. And he a spell probably wore off already when he reached the entrance, so he now is like, wow, this girl fucking tricked me. So
he's probably worried sick about you.
It's okay. I sent a message.
Probably screaming. Oh my god.
Okay, Bam, do you have it from here? Are you all good?
Yeah, I'm all good. Don't worry about it. I'll just and as soon as he's like that, fucking Dwimmer busts in and he's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, she's a little nunu head.
Yeah, and basically, Dwimmer comes over, scolds him like a big brother that he is, and stuff like that. But everything seems to have calmed down after the entire day.
I have a question, Jacqueline, really quick. When Girl in Tower put on the mask, right? Was
Right.
she able to put it on easily? And you said her eyes were different from the rest of ours.
All of your eyes are a different color. It's just how it is.
Okay.
It's like the color of the soul. So it's not like it was unusual. No, it's basically when she put on the mask last time you saw it, it was like the same for all of you.
Okay. I'm just making sure. I didn't know if it was easier for her or something like that.
No,
If
it's
it
not.
is, she's gonna start wearing the shit.
Yeah, she basically wore it the same as you, if
Okay.
anything.
Just checking. Anyway, continue.
No problem. So basically, Bam comes out. It's like a fucking family feud. Like, you shouldn't have done this. You're grounded. But Bam is like, it's afternoon, kind of like early afternoon at this point, and Bam's like, I think I want to sleep.
Honestly, same.
Oh, wait. Kira wants to pull out
Wait.
the fucking card that she had that that Bam gave her that she found on Slasher.
Yeah, the bad queen card, basically.
Yeah, she wants to compare it to the crown.
Oh yeah, that's so smart.
You pull out the card and pull out the crown. Everyone's kind of bickering on their own. You're the only one that kind of does this, unless anyone wants to look over what Kira's doing.
I do. I want to understand.
Okay, you're looking. Rybus, do you want to look?
Yeah, he'll look.
You look, and Bam and Drummer's just scolding Girl in Tower, and she's like, "You doing the nervous hand thing again?" And and you notice there, like, even though it's like minor detail, you know what I mean? Like, it's a card. It's like a normal deck. That you notice that the crown does look kind of similar to what's on the card and what the queen wears.
Oh shit. Fuck, we have her crown, bro. Oh fuck, she's awoken. Fuck. Fuck. Kira grabbing the fucking crown woke her up. She literally freed her. Oh fuck.
Wait.
That's why when she grabbed the crown, it said awoken, because the bitch, the evil god is awoken now.
Oh my god, I know what you're talking about now. Oh, you're a fucking whore.
And
look what you've done.
If you don't have any more questions for the characters and you just want to talk amongst yourselves, this is the end of our session.
Oh my
Bitch.
god.
Kira's having a mental breakdown.
Yeah, you can still talk as your characters right now and discuss theories. I do recommend looking back at the pins and the book of creators, just reading through it, skimming through it, etc. if you want. But if you want to discuss stuff right now, you can, but I'm not going to continue with the session unless you have questions for characters.
I do think we should take at least a few minutes to look at stuff, because
develop some theories. I'm not going to say if they're right or wrong, but I like to listen to your theories because then it helps me develop what I need to work on.
She makes people crazy. She makes people crazy with power.
Thank you.
She makes people crazy. She makes people crazy with power.
You can also ask characters during this time, like if you want to ask them questions like Girl in Tower and stuff like that. But
Gerald, where is he?
Who? Gerald?
Bitch, how could we have done this?
So he's dead. You just get a letter, like it just came in through Pigeon, and it says he died of a stroke.
Fuck you, Mary. How could you let this happen? Your poor pet is dead.
Not Gary.
No, Gary,
he has not shown up.
Gary's fine.
Gary's dead. Starting now.
Okay. Really quick, right. So, okay. My brain is going on like super speed. So, if this is her crown, right? I think the logical explanation is that she's gonna be coming for it.
That does seem correct. I feel like someone's gonna. What if Girl in Tower puts the crown on? Oh my god. Anyway.
No, that's why Kira has it, because she's not letting anyone bitch ass touch it.
Yeah, I think anybody who puts it on is gonna make him crazy. Like what was his name? Shredder.
Slasher.
Slasher. Sorry.
Yeah, I think that's how Slasher went crazy as well.
For sure.
But
but
here's the issue. If that's how Slasher went crazy, that means he had to have put the crown on his head. But that means, right, that
Mm-hmm.
it didn't wake up for him, but when Kira touched it, it did.
Well, maybe it's because. Well, maybe.
Maybe it's because she's Kira. I
No,
mean, like, there's
maybe.
what's maybe?
Maybe. Okay, whoever puts on the crown gets possessed or whatever by some whatever creature of mad power, and then when the person dies, it just goes back to being normal, or like put away or whatever.
Dang.
That's why it's back. She went back to bed because she died, quote unquote, with Flashman.
Went back to bed because she died.
Went back to bed because she died.
Imagine someone accidentally in our party puts on the thing. We'll have to kill them if that's the case. That would be terrible.
Yeah, like whoever.
I hope I'm wrong.
Okay, wait.
It's
What?
true.
What? Your theory was that if they put it on, that what? Sorry, I missed it. What was it?
I said whoever puts on the thing
Mm-hmm.
gets possessed. No, so I had to like collect my thoughts.
By the
Gets
lady.
possessed,
Yeah.
and gets crazy with power through that possession. And
Okay.
then when that person dies, she goes back to bed because she's asleep. Does that make sense?
Hey, Jacqueline. Oh, Jacqueline's dead.
She's
Yeah, go ahead.
Kira wants to mention that to Curlin Tower that the crown also said awoken.
awoken.
Girl tapped her head, and she said, "Do you remember some of the stuff that we read through about
Mm-hmm.
her?"
Yeah, and she also shows her the picture on the card, and she's like, "Yeah, I have a feeling, that we may have made a big mistake.
I agree.
Maybe.
If she looks at the card and says, "Well, this is definitely one of our creators." We already know that for a fact now.
Yep.
I have to go to the bathroom. I'll be back.
Okay. But when he wore the crown, it said awoken, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if your assumptions are to be correct, because we don't really have much yet to base off on it, right? Like if it like is really like one of her important items or not, then if the crown said awoken, right? And these monsters have been already rising up for like a year or two. I
Mm-hmm.
feel like she might already be waking up or awoken at this point.
Shit.
Then why did the crown say awoken? Like, was that like the last stage, like that she needed?
I'm not too sure. That's something we probably will find in Limbo.
Okay.
Or maybe in the other mountain dungeon we need to go to. Or the rainforest. Uh or maybe if we look through the passages because, you know, it says a lot about her, right? Waking up, stuff like that. Heroes, like a fairy tale almost.
Yeah.
I don't know if I posted one of the messages, right? That's important.
Are we waiting on a message? What are we doing?
I don't know. Just I'm looking through some of the stuff that's been pinned.
Okay.
I
Because
suggest looking through them.
I pinned everything of note because I just remember that everyone we were saying that the 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 chick was held in like some kind of like prison of sorts, like she was being held, right? And then
I'll I'll throw a hit in there to look for the passages easier. Just one word.
Weapons.
oh, I
Just
know which
one
one
word.
that was. That's the
That
one
sounds
where
really
Kiara
pretty.
asked the fucking. There were foretold weapons of the creators, heroes that are able to slice through the material plane and get rid of these dark creatures forever. There are two weapons that were left on the material. However, one of the stronger weapons made by the first is left in limbo. To get to
Ow,
limbo
my arm.
is through these complex portals. Yeah. I don't understand how that's helpful. Is there another? There might be another weapons.
There's probably more all the way down there because there's like the Book of Creators also that you need to look through.
Oh yeah, has the Book of Creators lit up again since like last time or no?
It has not yet, surprisingly.
Oh, that's not good. I don't think that's good. I don't like that.
I think the last chapter, let me fucking look. Because I do have chapters for the Book of Creators.
Let me know if you see anything in the pinned that says weapons, Kiara.
Yeah, there should be one. The last chapter you got was like a 2.5 chapter,
There we go.
and it basically went over the first creation. That's the first like 3 words of it. That's the passage I'll want you to keep in mind. That's what the one you read with the mask, and it was really hard to read.
So, okay. I'm sorry.
You're gonna have to look for it.
The first creation, a weapon of change, a weapon that can grant a wish of change. I thought that was the one that was in. Wait, despite its true use, after the first used it, they sealed each part away within the material. But to assemble the weapon, it must be brought to the first domain. The first domain is limbo. So if we have all the pieces, so I'm assuming this is one of the pieces to the weapon of change.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I'll not say the answer to that.
That's okay. I wanted
Just keep
Kiara's opinion, but Kiara's dead.
in Haley's PU.
So.
I think it's right because she said maybe, which is a yes. Loki.
I did want to post one of the chapters of the Book of Creators, but I don't know if y'all are up to read it at the moment. So,
If you want, we can just read at the beginning of next session. I think that might be good because then everyone will be back and cool and everything.
retain the information.
Yeah.
Because I think I messed up and I actually skipped a chapter in the book that I was supposed to post earlier, but I messed
That's
up.
okay. It's fine.
Yeah, but it's not like it's that important. It's just more like lore and detail.
No, it's important because I want to understand.
I'll post in the chat now.
But that's the thing, right? If this crown was a weapon, then it was to make people go crazy.
Go crazy, go stupid.
Okay, I need your opinion, Kiara, because I'm really trying to figure this out.
Here you go. Here's a passage that y'all were supposed to have, but we forgot about it. It's more just lore and detail, so.
Innovation consumed his life, always creating something new with the resources around him. He never paid attention to his surroundings or the people around him, ignoring his loved ones for the pursuit of knowledge. One day his dreams became his downfall as one of his creations tore him apart, and because of his deception the unknown, he became one with it. As he mourned the loss of himself, once a great researcher, he came across the first who gave him hope of freedom, to escape his unknown and to create as aspiration. In their travels with the One, he came to realize he once again had a family. He was the second, the maker of machines. He is now lost.
That passage is called The Second Creator, and that was supposed to be unlocked a bit, but I'm just gonna say Emiliano fucking opens the book for some reason, and he somehow can read that passage because he is obviously a warlock of the second.
Okay.
Because I missed that passage, but it's more just lore than anything.
Okay.
It's still important. It's still very important.
Okay. So, is this supposed to help with the present problem? Because we know nothing about this crown, and it's bothering me that shit said awoken. Do we have all of the answers right now, or no?
You can put your own theories together to align with kind of the answer, but at the same time, you're not gonna get the actual answer.
Okay, so we have the pieces to make the answer, though.
Yeah, you have the process, like, you don't have all the pieces, but you have enough of the pieces to form your own theories, which will help in actually finding the answer. So I recommend, like, stick with what you think is right? Like, what you think you know about the crown, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what you want to think about it. Like, hey, this causes this. This may cause this. I think this relates to her. I think, this. Keep doing it.
The her was one of the gods, correct?
Yes, there was. You now know the second
third.
is he from this passage. The
So
second is
he.
lost. He's the maker of the machines. You don't. Third is always referred to as her and seems to be through some
the third god.
passages where people were like, in fact, she went crazy and shit like that. And anything about the first still.
Well, clearly she went crazy. She had this fucking crown, which makes fucking people crazy. So this is definitely her crown. Like, we definitely have that point down.
Yeah, you're already connecting that this is one of the greatest crown. It's definitely her. I'll say that's right because you already made that correct assumption.
Yeah, and I compared it and contrasted it. Okay. But I don't know how this is gonna put, because it could be a weapon, but like I don't think it would be a weapon. Like, I mean, it could be a weapon because if I just don't. You just fucking you just like put it on someone's head. I mean, like, cause Slasher went crazy. We didn't know why he went crazy, but he had this little piece of paper that had her on it with this crown on her, and the room looked like the Bloody Knives territory. So it could be assumed that Slasher had put that on, but how could Slasher get in through the hole in order to put it on?
Yeah, you also had a letter, like, right from him to, like, fucking Valik that said, I want the crown. And that seems like it fits the description that he wanted.
Oh. That's right!
So maybe he had it at some point and then he wanted it back?
Maybe when he was working with Valik, right? He decided to put on the crown, and that's what drove him mad, but he took it off. Valik, took it back. And then Slasher wanted the crown. Or there's the option, right? Where Slasher had already met her, or already was under her influence, and he wanted to get the crown to give to her. Because it's her crown.
I like these theories a lot.
I'm just more worried about the weapons, because you pointed out the weapons thing, but like
they'll come into play later, but they don't come into play now. But I want you to keep like the description of the weapons in mind.
I guess it depends on what you consider a weapon. Like, obviously the Yoth sword is a weapon, and the one that cuts ties to Faith, that's a weapon.
Yeah, that dagger that y'all.
But I thought there were only 2 on the material plane.
Maybe you haven't found the real.
Because that's what the thing said. It said there are only 2 on the material plane. There were.
This could just like the crown. I mean, not the crown, the mask, but just evil.
I don't think any of us want to put this on.
No.
I mean, holding it only had a sentimental effect.
Yeah, and Kira fucking, if she would have got a low roll on that, I could only imagine what would have fucking happened. It's quoting it, right? There are 2 weapons that were left on the material. However, one of the stronger of the weapons made by the first is left in limbo. So that means that the one that is made by the third is left in the material plane, which is her, which is, I assume, is this one, which would mean the second.
Reread the material plane one, because
what?
There's one where actually, wait, no, give me a second. I have to look back at my own writings. No, continue your thoughts, actually. No, go ahead. I thought I messed up something in my writing, but no, I didn't.
Okay.
I had to read that. I get lost sometimes in my own things, but no, you're doing good.
Okay. So she this is her weapon, clearly. It has to be because this was on her head. We know that already. So that means that the weapon by the second is also here, which that can either be the sword of severing fates or whatever, the one that we used on that lady,
Sort
or
of yoke. Or no,
or
you mean
yeah,
the dagger?
yeah, the
Or
dagger or the sword of yoke. Those are our other two weapons for which ones were left on the material plane by the but if if right, the second god was um he consumed his life, always creating something new with resources. He never paid attention to his surroundings or the people around him. Because I don't know, the Sword of Yoth doesn't seem like the sword that the second creator would make. Anyway, we can talk about this more later because I'm sure some of us want to go to sleep. I'll end the stream.